All right. Good morning, everybody. My name is Fray. I'm your Mahou Sensei. Hope that every single one of you has been having an absolutely magical little Valentine's day. I just realized he's invisible. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. But hey, Kumi. Hey, May. Hey, Kawa. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Blaze. Hey, Phoenix. How you all doing? And his name is John Cena. Bum ba dum bum. Ba da ba dum bum. Bum ba dum bum. But chat, hope you guys are ready. Have it? I'm not loading. I have dating sims. Mood. There's a dating sim that I'm playing. Oh, it might have a Valentine's event. Ooh, I gotta go check that out. Someone buy me an ultimate game. Apparently, what's the color was one? What's the guys? Do you know the name of the ultimate game with the colors? Do you know? No, Abby. Abby's not here though. Abby's working. Hello, me. Am I gonna show up? Am I gonna be showing up on my own stream, please? Please, main. Hey, yo, main. Transform. What the heck? What the heck? Wait, why is it not picking up my Vtuber studio? Nani? Why no Vtuber? Hello? Hello? Vtuber studio. Wait a minute, 1 second. I got tickled. I've been tickled, chat. Come on, I was so ready for this stream and the freaking Vtuber studio isn't working. Fray. Let's make a new one, alright? Surely. Surely. Alright, if we go to a specific window. Vtuber studio. Streamlabs. Vtuber Studios? Okay, I'm gonna restart. I'm restarting Vtuber Studios. I'm restarting it. Not having that. Not having that. But happy Valentine's, everybody. Hey, Kumi. Hey, Lee. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Phoenix Rizon. Hey, Audie. Who else just joined in? Yo, what's up, Chibi? Hey, WLD. Hey, everybody. Oh, it's working now, I think. Okay, thank God. Thank God. I was about to mauled. I was about to maul, chat. There we go. Mahou morning, everybody. You guys ready for Valentine's Day? You guys ready to celebrate? I'm gonna send... How do I start dating Fray? Don't worry. Today's lesson, as you guys like to know, every year I do dating advice streams. I do them in between as well. But for Valentine's Day especially, I do a special one where I focus more on... more generalist beginner tips. As many of you know, I, Fray Rizon, at one point, wasn't a shut-in VTuber who spent all his life indoors. Believe it or not, one point, this boy here was somewhat of a Chad. And over my time as a Chad, those days are long past me. Those days are far past me. However, I wish to pass on my knowledge to you, people who will one day potentially use it. How far? Chibi, I have a 20-piece BDSM set. What do you mean, how far? I'll show it to you someday. I think it goes. I think it goes beyond far. But let's very quickly tweet out that we're live. Please do, yeah, bro. Okay, fun story while I'm sending out the tweets, chat. Fun story, and we will get to the Valentine's Day stuff. But Valentine's Day. It's trending, unsurprisingly. I loaned my little brother, because my little brother had like this, went as a police guard, and he was like, do you have any like police batons? And I'm like, well, I have a 9-tailed whip. Chat box, yeah, I'll fix that later. I gotta send my tweets. But yeah, I've got a 9-tailed whip that I could give you. And so he uses the whip. And that's fine. That's not super weird. I know I'm on the chat box, babe, but thank you for the monies. Everyone else in chat, feel free to remind me about my chat box using money at any time. I will appreciate it. But basically, so he took it and it was in his room. And then he moved out, right? It was on display in his room. It was hanging on his room, on his wall. But, so he moves out, and now I sleep in his room. And then I looked at the wall, and I was like, wait a minute. He took that whip to college. Chotto mate. Chotto. It's like, wait a minute. Wait just 1 minute here.
I'm not allowed to spend this on other VTubers, am I? I mean, that's totally fine.
For the great
I just wanted to know, just in case, you know, someone said something cute. And thank you for the super chat or dono. Thank you.
Time to get your Riz on. Let's celebrate. Time for this Giga Chad Alpha IRL gamer to impart his knowledge to his willing class. Heart emoji. Yo, Chase!
Ass.
Chase, thank you so much for the $50. Chase, did you check your DM in on Discord by any chance? But thank you. Thank you for everybody for making sure that the chat box was working. We're also going to sing a love song to start the day off, just to make sure that you guys are all in the mood and ready. But thank you again. Thank you again, Chase. Thank you again, May. You guys are awesome. But let's see. Where is celebrating the fact that I survived a long shift? Let's go! That's what matters. That is a true reason to celebrate. But chat, here we go. And remember, whether or not you will be celebrating Valentine's Day as a single Pringle or a man or woman who is already spoken for, these tips should help you out. These are general. Today's tips, I wanted to be as general as possible. Tips about external thinking. We're going to be talking about external thinking. We're going to be focusing on, I'm going to touch on a few of the things that I've taught before. A few things as well in terms of conversation tips. Things about, in general, so Valentine's Day, I wanted to be more than just dating, more than just hooking up. I could give you hookup advice. That's different. That's for a different day. This is for if you genuinely want to get to know someone and go on dates and such, right? Oh no, no worries at all, Chase. No worries at all. Just making sure. But let's. But before that, sounds like it'd be pretty say so. Interestingly, honestly, yeah, I could give you unsay so advice on a different day, but I really want this to be a nice chill little thingy. Now, if you're wondering why I'm so excited, I found a new glucose energy drink, which means it's not bad for you, right? Right? Does this count as me breaking my energy drink ban? But here is the song that I wanted to sing. If I can find it. If I can find it. Here we go. Looks too much of a good thing, still too much. Yeah, I mean, I won't go overboard. One bottle is what I've got, chat. One bottle. But this is the song that we are singing today to start off our Valentine's Day stream. I'm going to be singing love songs in between my bits of advice. I'm going to try to structure it as much as I can. But everybody sit back, relax. At the end of the day, I know I'm giving you guys information. I know I'm teaching. But this is still a Fray Rizon stream, and my end goal is to entertain you all. So that's what I want, all right? All right? Fray calls you mommy, can I not? I mean, I could call you mommy. But this is Lego House by Ed Sheeran. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Here we go. I'm gonna pick up the pieces and build a Lego house. If things go wrong, we can knock it down. My 3 words have 2 meanings. There's one thing on my mind. It's all for you. Oh, and it's dark and cold December because you keep me warm. If broken I will mention, I'll keep you sheltered from the storm that's raging on down. I'm out of touch, I'm out of love. I'll pick you up when you get down. And out of all these things I've done, I think I love you better now. I'm out of sight, I'm out of mind. I'll do it all for you in time. And out of all these things I've done, I think I love you better now. Let's get some hearts in the chat. Here we go. I'm gonna paint you my numbers and color you in. Things go right, we can frame it and put you on a wall. And it's so hard to say it, but I've been it before. Now I surrender up my heart and swap it for yours. I'm out of touch, I'm out of love. I'll pick you up when you get down. And out of all these things I've done, I think I'll love you better. I'm out of sight, I'm out of mind. I'll do it all for you in time. And out of all these things I've done, I think I'll love you better now. And don't hold me down. I think the first is a breaking, and it's more than I can take. And it's not gonna go December, but I'm going to keep me warm. If you're broken, I will mend you. I'll keep you sheltered from the storm that's raging on down. I'm out of touch, I'm out of love. I'll pick you up when you get down. And out of all these things I've done, I think I'll love you better now. I'm out of sight, I'm out of mind. I'll do it all for you in time. And out of all these things I've done, I think I'll love you better now. I'm out of touch, I'm out of love. I'll pick you up when you get down. And out of all these things I've done, oh, I'll love you better now. But yeah, chat, that was Lego House by Ed Sheeran. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. There's the slow song they played, yours, Dance, Damn. Oh, it's one of your favorite songs, let's go. Perfect for the occasion, I'm glad to hear it. As you guys know, I like to set the mood by singing 1 or 2 songs at the start of every stream. And I don't know, it's something that's very important to me. It's something that I want to continue no matter how long it takes. No matter if I get the occasional copyright strike, it's fine. Because I think singing at the start, I say this every stream, but not everyone can stay for the entire stream. So I want you guys, everybody who's taking the time to pop in at the start of streams, I wanted to give you guys something to take home, in a sense. Because, you know, there are times that I can't make it to streams, and I sometimes feel bad. And, this is one of those things that I will be continuing to do as much as I can. Let's sing one more song. As a fellow singer, I enjoy her. I totally understand. Exactly. Exactly. Da da da. Oh, you're slow dancing your sadness away. Here we go. Titanic emotes in the chat. Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. That is how I know you. Go on. Far across the distance, in spaces between us, you have come to show you. Go on. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go on. Once more, you open the door, and you're here in my heart. In my heart will go on and on. Here we go, chat. Hearts in the chat. Love can touch us one time. It lasts for a lifetime, and never let go till we're gone. Love was when I loved you, one true time. I hold you in my life. I'll always go. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go on. Once more, you open the door, and you're here in my heart. In my heart will go on and on. Da 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 da. You're here. There's nothing I fear, and I know that the heart does go on. Once more, you open the door. You are safe in my heart, and my heart will go on and on. Ooh, oh, Did you guys like that? How'd you guys find that? How'd you guys find that one? Did you guys like it? Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Hopefully, you guys like that. Happy Lonely Day. Don't worry. Stick around till the end of the stream. I'll teach you guys how to be less lonely. Hey Krito, hey Ducky, I see a few new faces popped in. Hey Auntie You. Hopefully you're all ready. That right there was, what do you call it? That was, if you didn't know, that was My Heart Will Go On. Made famous from the Titanic. Chase, thank you for the heart super sticker. I really appreciate that. Do you know Linkin Park Valentine's Day? Unfortunately, I don't. I know Linkin Park Numb. Probably not the best song to sing at this, but Chase, thank you so much for the $10. I appreciate it a lot. I appreciate it a lot, and I appreciate all of you guys for being here. We're going to start on our little lesson now, chat. Now, remember, once again, this might be a lesson, but equally so, it's a phrase stream. My goal for this is to entertain you all. So take everything with a pinch of salt. But also, I'm pretty confident in what I do. I'm pretty confident in what I'm capable of.
Thanks to this special person,
Single Pringles, unite in the chat. Let's go.
But you're gonna get double tomorrow.
Just so you know.
Just so you know.
Thank you. All right. So what I'm going to do, chat, is I'm also going to just stay in this room because I like teaching from this room. This room makes me happy. And what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to have a little screen over here. Nothing super fancy. Just enough. Just enough to get the point across. We're going to have some nice music. Should we do some little like smooth, like non-copyright love song music? Like I think like some saxophone. I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be very fun. Let's see what we can track down, chat. YouTube. I want to be caged. We need Caged Ducky back. Oh my gosh, I need to locate that. I need to find that. What's it called again? Non-copyright love music. Here we go. This is cute. Wait, I've heard this before. Isn't this from a game? Isn't this from Skyrim? Wait, isn't this Skyrim, chat? This is Skyrim. Oh, Cherry Blossom Forest, that's so cute. Okay, chat. Without any further ado, this is the moment that I will cut to in the YouTube video in post. So 3, 2, 1, cut! Mahou morning, everyone. My name is Fray. I'm your Mahou Sensei, and today I am here to impart knowledge unto you, which is the reason that my name is spelled R-I-Z-O-N. It used to be spelled R-Y-Z-O-N. It's Fray Rizon. That's how I pronounce it. Short for Horizon. But we changed it to an I. Do you know why? Because I woke up one day and was like, damn, I was born with an ungodly amount of Riz. And if you don't know what Riz is, it's short for charisma. Riz. Charisma. Riz. You get me? You get me? You want like VC to watch this old man? Yeah, !mark Discord. Go jump into VC. You guys can take some notes. But chat, oh, you gotta go Angel Dust? No worries at all. Thank you so much for popping in though. Today, my goal is to give all of you guys advice that'll help you no matter what stage in life you are. 1 second, I'm gonna take off my hoodie. I was wearing 2 hoodies thinking it would be colder. It's actually quite warm. It is actually quite warm. But chat, the big thing that we're going to be focusing on today is what's known as the art of external thinking. This is something that has come in handy for me many, many, many times. It has swooned many a female. Oops. Wait, let me lock this in place. And it's going to sound fancy, but I assure you it isn't. It's actually rather, when you break it down and get down to the nitty-gritty of it all, you realize that, oh my gosh. Wait, why won't you let me drag? Please. Oh, unlink. Please. Okay, You had your chance. The page is... Oh. The page is locked. Though. There we go. Oh, well. That kind of blends in a bit. That's unfortunate. Let's make it pink. There we go. The art of external thinking, chat. I thought by hitting them in the head like a caveman, you can. You can. We love Canva. We do love Canva. Frey, you made a new Discord and you didn't tell me? I mean, I told everyone. Damn, Ducky, fake fan, SMH. But chat, this tip here is actually very important. Not just in like a flirting or dating sense. It is important just in every walk of life. And that's kind of why I wanted to bring it here today, because Valentine's Day isn't just about romantic love. Did you know that the Greeks had about 4 different words for the word love? Love for a friend, love for a family member, love for your lover, erotic love. There was many different words, and I feel like the English language sort of fails to capture that. Very, very, very much fails to capture that. And it's something that I've sort of not kept to myself, but as in like I guess you could say taken it to heart. It's something that I try to include in my daily life. It's something that I've always tried to strive for. And I guess external thinking is something that you can apply to all walks of life. A lot of people have come to me in the past. I've had to help a lot of people overcome things like social anxiety, a lot of things like just general nervousness and anxiousness. The reason people came to me is, for anyone who doesn't know, my story is one of great social anxiety and anxiousness and things that I've very much had to overcome. Early years, baby Frey was horribly, all you need to know is that it was bad enough that some of the things that resulted from me going through that I can't mention on YouTube. If you guys get what I mean. I don't want to go too deep into that, but it is what it is. But I've overcome that, thankfully. And ever since then, I've really wanted to use my voice and use the things that I've learned to help others. And over the years, I've gotten the opportunity to do that a lot. Besides just advice for friends, I've been part of mental health support groups. I've received training on how to handle people. I've received a little bit of training for, I won't quite say counseling, because we're still advised after a certain point and after you point someone to an actual counselor, someone more specialized. But we are meant to be that bridge. We are that bridge between someone who is totally foreign to the concept of opening up to people and eventually got people to counseling and stuff and watch people's lives change. So hopefully I can impart some of that knowledge to you guys. Now, back to the topic, external thinking. What does that mean? The number one mistake that I find people, especially when they start dating, and we're going further back, even before you realize that you like someone, even when you're just friends or you're just acquaintances, right? Because not everyone just hooks up on a dating app and meets up expecting for a first date, right? A lot of times it's a lot more natural. It's a lot more, it sort of builds over time. And a lot of people get so caught up in, Kawa's been here since I was baby Frey. Well, I think Kawa was around when I first started coming out of my shell. So Kawa never met me when I was at my worst, thankfully. Otherwise, Kawa would probably not be friends with me right now. Thank you for sticking around. I appreciate it. Bye, Hector. Thanks for stopping by. Happy Valentine's Day. I'll try to read chat as much as I can as well, but I will do my best. I will do my best. Shoutouts to anyone who does these streams and is able to focus on chat 100%. It's weird. I guess because I'm talking and this kind of like I'm used to more talking on stage and such. More about that in future. But when you're just getting to know someone, when you want to show them that you're interested in them, but also want to try to increase your chances of them developing an interest in you. One of the best things to do is to stop thinking so generally. Stop thinking about, and that's easier said than done. I am by no means just saying, just don't do this, right? I'll tell you how. I won't just leave you out on the line, but a lot of the top mistakes are saying, oh, I like how she looks today. We're talking about the thoughts in your head. Oh, I like how she looks today. Oh, I hope I'm not sitting weird. Oh no, the conversation is too quiet. Oh no, am I talking too much? Is she not talking enough? These are things that will sort of choke you up, cause you to stutter. It'll prevent you from getting what you want across. External thinking simply involves looking at someone and asking yourself, how can I? Honestly, how can I? How can I make her smile? Right now, I think is a great time to make her blush. Right now, I do have the flu, unfortunately. I caught the love bug. Friends to lovers sounds nice. Unless it's more lust based than anything. Friends to lovers relationship, but I like the idea. I mean, that's fair. Oh, is my mouth not moving? Oops. Wait, let me calibrate. There, all calibrated. But, yeah, friends, it's like it depends on what you're looking for, right? This lesson is more so for the aspect of more long-term, right? I do like hookup streams as well now and then, but for Valentine's Day, I thought I'd make it more like genuine and more like long-term advice, right? 2023. What do you be? How old do you think I am, Ducky? How old do you think I am? Wow. God damn. But don't worry, these... Oh my god, Ducky. I'm like not even that much older than you. 40. Lord, imagine. That's like how old my parents are. But asking yourself, okay, because let's face it, most of us here are gamers, right? Let's use it in a term that I used back in the day. This is gonna make it sound slightly kind of colder, but you gotta understand, for any of you guys who have played a dating sim, you know, comparing someone to a dating sim is not... Comparing dating to a dating sim is in no way bad. In fact, to all of us who love our 2D waifus more than the 3D ones, you will understand it's the greatest compliment. It is the greatest compliment, right? But you know when it's a good time to make someone laugh. You know when it's a good time to perhaps try to make them blush. You know when it's a good time to tease. You know when it's a good time for, for her to maybe start opening up or telling you about her day, right? And when you break it down to, and when you focus more on the how can I, rather than what should I, things get a lot easier, chat. My Street Fighter wife. Exactly right. So it's literally just a case of, at times, things might be too quiet. Instead of, wait, not one. Why is there a one there? It's not one of those lessons. Don't. What should I? Here, this is easier. And remember, chat, these are all going to be on the Discord after if you need to look at them. But it's not about the what should I, it's about the what can I. What can I do to make her smile? What can I do to make her blush? What can I do to show that I'm interested? What can I do to get them to open up? Did you get me? Does that make sense, chat? Cheesy? This is cheesy. It is cheesy. But it's how you should handle any relationship, chat. It's not just romantic relationships. Friendships. Do you know what I mean? Friendships are the same. If your friend is feeling down, you don't focus on, oh no, they're so sad. You don't focus on, what should I do? how should I make them happier. You focus on how can I make them smile. How can I get them to give me my pizza crust? Exactly, Kyle. Exactly. It's just because it's just more fun that way. And this is a general social anxiety tip as well. Trust me. Trust me when I say this. Growing up as someone who was so insecure that I was a... Yeah, I can say this. This isn't really against US. I was a genuine shut-in. I was too scared to leave my house. I would genuinely get panic attacks every time I'd leave my house. No Game, No Life. Main characters from No Game, No Life. That was me. That was me. And I can't talk about it too long because I do still get emotional. Very emotional. Yeah, I'm not gonna cry on stream. But just know that I'm very much past that now. I'm very much not that person anymore. It's fine. Like I said, this is something that I have conquered. Kind of like that, except I don't know people in Finland, so I just like stay in my house. Yeah, I was like that. You know, I was, hey, like, what's up? Long time no see. Like, I'm not from Ireland originally, right? So culture shock, and there's a bunch of things like that. And in a sense, I'm glad because those years that I spent inside, I spent observing the world outside. I was kind of like stuck in my room watching the world from behind a pane of glass, and the things that were keeping me in that room. Oh, words. That's cute. But unfortunately, unfortunately, doesn't fit the... But I guess looking out the world, I learned a lot. Because I figured out what not to do because I made all those mistakes earlier. All I was thinking of is like, what should I do? I was so preoccupied with how I walked, how I looked, how I talked, how much I shrugged, how much I slumped. It's weird. But in a sense, like, I might as well be vulnerable here. The reason I was inside was because I was scared to disappoint my parents. And that became an unhealthy thing. I don't want people to tell my parents that I walk weird. I don't want people to make fun of my parents for raising a kid who couldn't talk properly. I had a very, very, very major stutter. I had a really bad stutter. You hear it come out nowadays, but I'm able to mask it a lot. It happens when I'm feeling vulnerable. It happens when I'm uncomfortable. But it used to be substantially worse. And that was because I was so worried about talking right, looking right, being right. Don't show people I just wanted. It's not visible. I do it a lot, damn. Same. But it is what it is. I think eventually I started to change how I thought. And I started changing the what should I do to how can I make other people happy? How can I lift other people up? How can I make this one person in my life that I care about smile? How can I make them laugh? The more I thought about that, and the more my goal became centered around just how do I make people's days better, I started to feel better. A lot better. Because now it didn't matter how I looked. You know? It didn't matter how I talked. It didn't matter how I sounded. All that mattered was that the person in front of me was laughing. Bye, Phoenix. It's hard. It is hard. It is extremely hard. But once again, everything is like a habit. I feel at least personally when you overcome something hard, I want to share the story with others and help them. Yeah. But it's also, I think, important. I'm very confused about other people's emotions. But that's the thing. Same. I was very bad at reading people's emotions. I was very bad at that. But I learned that just trying to make someone laugh is easier than you think. Because most people want to laugh. Most people do. In fact, the only reason I say most is because there could be outliers, but I'm yet to meet someone who doesn't. I am genuinely yet to meet someone who doesn't want to laugh. Especially if they go out of their way to hang out with someone. It's extremely hard and you overcame it. Thank you. And Kawa recently was able to overcome it as well. And she's doing a lot better too. And that's what I mean by how can I versus what should I. It's a very important lesson. And remember, the reason I'm saying this today is because Valentine's Day isn't just about romance, and it's not just about hooking up with people. It's about knowing how you can be part of people's lives. Show them you appreciate them, you know? So yeah, that is basically the first lesson. That's the first tip. It's a new beginning for some of us. This year is looking tough, but it's just a new exactly. This is just the start of the year. And keep in mind, for many of you guys, you're still for all of us. This next point isn't one I've prepared, but everybody here is a work of art that's still in the making. You're not done. Doesn't matter how young or how old you are. Ask any artist. According to everyone I've said, they say I'm very gentle and I care. I think you're gentle and you care as well, Ducky. I think you just have a fun way of showing it. But look at it this way. Ask any artist. And any artist that looks at their painting long enough will still see things that they'd like to touch up. I have many friends that are artists, and they tell me how much they look at their old stuff, and there's nothing they want more than just add a little bit here, remove some things here, scrap the entire thing and start again. And you guys are the same. No piece of art is truly ever finished. And I believe that anybody who truly calls himself a work of art that is completely finished, in a sense, has a little bit of arrogance within them. But yeah, see, May is an artist. May's been an artist for many years, almost a decade now, actually. Yeah, exactly. Most artists will. It's like me with singing, right? I love to sing for you guys, but I'll tell you one thing: the person that's most critical of my voice is me. But that's good, as long as it's not unhealthy. As long as you don't doubt your talent, because you can still have talent and you can still keep growing. But look, we're going off topic. So remember, chat, step 1 of this lesson, if you can take anything away from the start of this lesson, it's all about external thinking. How can I versus what should I? Learn to take your eyes off yourself. Because that is another thing, right? If you yourself are a work of art and you keep looking at yourself, you will always find flaws. You will always find flaws. That doesn't matter how amazing you are. Doesn't matter. Like, I think that I'm one of the hottest people I know. I'm one of the best looking guys that I know by far. But if I look at myself too much, I'll see a blemish here. I'll think my nose is too big. I'll think my ears stick out too much. Maybe my hairstyle's bad. Right? That's normal. It's human nature. But last year was better for me because this year's stress is ever taking. Look at the good side of this year. I'm looking at an awesome for my future. Exactly, CJ. And keep doing that. Keep doing that. After finding simplifier. Exactly. Exactly, Auntie. Okay, I guess we're going into a secondary tangent. When things start to get too hard, remember to just take things one step at a time. Understand that hard times are as fleeting as the good times. And just because things might not look great doesn't mean that it's all over, as Auntie said, right? Does the Augustine Goblin... See? So just stop looking at yourself too much. You guys know this effect. This effect is just a natural bit of human nature. Do you know do you know when you take a selfie and you love this selfie? And you're like, hey, yo, that's actually a good selfie. But the longer you look at the selfie, the more you hate it. It's human nature. But yeah, chat. So I did promise you guys that we would sing a song in between every point. And today I've got 3 points to cover. And so we're gonna sing. So we're gonna sing a song. We're gonna sing a song for this one. Took me a long time to be happy, but I'm happy with myself now. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, actually, do you know what I'm also gonna do, chat? I'm going to open, just because I feel bad for not being able to interact as much as well with chat. There you go. I'm opening up a Q&A section. So you guys are more than welcome to ask questions, and I will do my best to answer them. But for now, this is Just the Way You Are by Bruno Mars. Here we go, chat. Let's get some hearts in the chat. I'm glad to hear that, Lick. Good luck, alright? You've got this. Gambare. Oh, her eyes makes us look like they're not shining. Her hair falls perfectly without her trying. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day. Yeah. I know, when I compliment her, she won't believe me. And it's so sad, I think she don't see what I see. But every time she asks me, do I look okay? I say, when I see her face, there's not a thing that I would change. 'Cause you're Yeah. Oh my gosh, when you smell? Oh, when you smell? Oh my gosh. But yeah, that was what do you call it? Bruno Mars is just the way you are. It's a fun little song. It's a really, 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 really fun song. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Now we're going to sing one more song before we go back to... We're going to sing one more song before we go back to the lesson. In other words, my lesson on how to serenade your dragon. This is Robbie Williams' Love My Life. Here we go, chat. Tell your soul to me, and I will never let go completely. One day your hands will be strong enough to hold me, and I might not be there for all your battles, but you win them eventually. I'm breathing, I'm giving you all that matters. So one day you'll say to me, I love my life. I am powerful. I am beautiful. I am free. I love my life. I am wonderful. I am magical. I am me. I love I am not my mistakes, and God knows I'm made of you. I started to question the angels, and the answer they gave was you. No, I cannot promise there won't be sadness. I wish I could take it from you, but you'll find the courage to face the madness. I sing it because it's true. I love my life. I am powerful. I am beautiful. I am free. I love my life. I am magical. I am beautiful. I am me. I love like yours. Run far, run free. I'm with you. I love my life. I am powerful. I am beautiful. I am free. I love my life. I am wonderful. I am magical. I am me. I love my life. I am powerful. I am beautiful. I am free. I love my life. I am wonderful. I am magical. I am me. I love my life. And finally, I'm where I wanna be. There you go, chat. And that was Love My Life by my good boy, Robbie Williams. He's such a good boy.
He's such a good boy. We love Robbie Williams. But chat, let's get back to the lesson, shall we? So the previous point we talked about was external thinking. How can I do? What should I do? The next point, and this is a very, this is one that I'm continuing to work on to this day. It's one thing that I'm continuing to improve. And that is as simple as much as I hate to say it. Mind readers don't exist. Mind readers don't exist. Hey, Matt, what's up? Yo, what's up, Floof? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Mind readers don't exist, chat. Don't wait for things to happen to you. Don't wait for people to rock up on your door. Don't wait for people to figure out why you're sad. Don't wait for people to figure out how you feel. It's scary to go out and approach people. It's scary to hit people with a pickup line. It's scary to walk up to someone and riz them up. But it'll never happen if you don't try. And there are times where, yes, it can backfire and it can make people uncomfortable, but it all depends on your intentions. If your intentions are to make someone happy, then even if they say no, it's fine. If you're in a relationship and things don't go well and you end up going your separate ways, you can be sad. But if your goal from the start was just to make them happy, it takes the sting out of things, just like it takes the sting out of rejection. And these things happen, chat. I think, like, even I was rejected by someone once. Yo, what's up, Briggy? How you doing? I tried to talk to girls, had 4 encounters, all which ended horribly. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Ducky. But yeah, like I said, even I got rejected once a long time ago. But that person ended up becoming my best friend. Also, your Licked account became laggy. Oh, okay. No worries, Licked. So less than acquiring a date, it's for going on both. It's both, Floof. It's definitely both. It's definitely both. But the same goes for in a relationship, John. Things happen, and they might be scary. Discussions might happen, talks might happen. But what matters is making your intentions clear. A lot of people will shy away. A lot of people will attempt. A lot of people will attempt to go up and just put their best foot forward. Like, it's important to just know what you're going into. Are you going in for just a simple hookup? You know? Guys, fire and sing, since all the crap I've seen in 1 month. I appreciate that, CJ. Like, let's say we're talking about getting a date. If you go forward, it's important to... Are you just looking for a hookup? Just one night? Be extra flirty. Put everything out on display. It's simple. Walk up to girl, be like, hey, no, you look really good. You want a drink? Or something as simple as, hey, is anyone sitting here? And I just noticed it. I saw you were looking at me a bit. Make sure she's actually looking at you if you use that one. That one, I cannot stress the importance. I cannot stress the importance of being absolutely sure that someone was looking at you before you call them out on it. All right? All right? I don't want to hear the tragedy stories of the guy who went up to a girl that was like, oh, I hear you looking at me. It's like, actually, I wasn't looking at you at all. But buying someone a drink is your safe bet for conversations. But that's just for hookups. For more long-term stuff, still make yourself known. Instead of just talking about their looks and physical appearance, figure out a way to make them laugh. Make your intentions known from the start. If one of the first things you do is to make someone laugh, they'll know that your goal is to make them happy. I was in a booth? How could I possibly see you? I know, right? Hey, girls, you looking pretty... Yo, Matt. You'd be surprised how much that works. I have a friend who went up to a girl and just went, hey, you look like a gamer. And she was like, I am a gamer. And I was like, what's your favorite copy pasta? And she was like, oh, well, I guess it was, it's like, oh no, he's like, prove it. What's your favorite copy pasta? And she goes, oh, I guess you are my little pog chap. Come here. And he looked her dead in the eyes. This man looked dead in the eyes and went, are you sure? We've just met. They're currently dating. They're currently dating. But once again, it's one of those things, right? It's one of the... Oh, chat, you guys wouldn't... Like... If there's chemistry, there's chemistry. A match made in heaven, legit. Legit. Like, I have friends who hooked up. I remember hooking up with a girl that I met... I hooked up with a girl... I ended up dating a girl that we met over a discussion about Vampire Knight. Do you guys know the... Hands up here. Can I get a show of hands? I wanna feel less like a boomer than I am. But can I get a show of hands of people that know of the manga/anime Vampire Knight? God damn it. But I ended up having one of the best relationships in my life with someone that I met over a discussion about Vampire Knight. And it was literally, I was reading Vampire Knight in the library. She came up to me and she's like, oh, are you reading Vampire Knight? And I was literally like, yeah, it's the second volume. And it's like, oh, like, do you like it? It's like, I was like, I made something up. Of course I read the first volume. But I was like, but I made up something. I was literally like, actually, I couldn't find the first volume, so I started on the second volume. And she, like, helped me find it, and the rest is history. So you never know, chat. But once again, my twin brother met his current by sending a meme in the class group chat. Yeah, there you go. Yo, Floof has a twin brother. That's awesome. But once again, chat, it's about making your intentions known. The reason I said that was to get her to start talking, and eventually made her laugh. And that's just the way it is. The good old Fray play. Yeah. It's called a maneuver. It's called a Fray maneuver. Reading Vampire Knight in public. Oh wait, I shouldn't. Make your first So first impressions last is actually something that stresses a lot of people out. It stresses a lot of people out, chat. But like I said, it'll only stress you out if what you're doing is focusing on making a good first impression. You should not be focusing on making a good first impression, ever. You should have a goal. And you should be like, you control your first impression. Yo, what's up, Panchan? You hear from some relationship advice? Thank you. Thank you. Pan here is my transcriber. My honorary transcriber. But yeah, chat. This is for real though. Thinking about making a good first impression, don't do that. Don't do that. Tell yourself, I want my first impression. You see someone you're interested? Why won't Yoda answer your calls? He's probably into like... Here's the thing, right? Yoda probably thinks you're a clout chaser. He's probably, you gotta, I'm joking. Sorry, Chan, that was a VTuber joke. I guess I can't force it. Leave right now. Leave right now.
No, Pat, I'm joking. Please stay. Please stay. I miss you already. But yeah, chat. Big thing. Don't focus on making a good first impression. Know the first impression you want to make. Do you want your first impression to be someone laughing? Do you want to make them laugh? Do you want to make them... Do you want them to think you're funny? Do you want them to think you're interesting? Do you want them to think you're smart? Do you want them to think you're attractive? Attractive is so freaking... cloud chase. You can't okay, never mind. I take it back, man. I take it back. I take it back. What did Ducky say? Fray, we skipping step. How do I make someone laugh? Oh, God. You want to make someone laugh? Oh, my gosh. How do you meet someone? Guys, I didn't realize it was this bad. I did not realize it was this bad. But how do you make someone laugh? Easy. Very easy. The easiest way to make someone laugh, chat. First, number one. This is the hardest one. Pick your prey. If you're meeting new people and if you're interacting with new people, you need to find someone who looks like... Are they looking around? Are their ears picked up? Are they alert? Those people are the easiest to make laugh. The ones that are hardest to make laugh are the ones where hunched down, looking down, trying to avoid people. If someone is genuinely going out of their way to avoid people, they probably don't want some random person to approach them, all right? All right? Yo, what's up, Ricardo? Pick your prey. Hey, look, I know what I said. I know what I said. How do you talk to someone? That's... Once again, it's all about... What if you live in an old people town and aren't into older men? Yukawa, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Maybe move. Maybe go online, join a few group chats. But that's pain. That's pain. but yeah. Most definitely make sure the person is willing to talk. Join Bumble? For real, though. For real. How do I successfully breathe in the presence of a person? That's, see, that right there... I guess we're going back to fundamentals, huh? Once again, though, I know it was a joke, but the big thing is thinking about the other person, thinking about their intentions. You have set a goal for yourself. Think of it like a video game. Think of it like a quest. You know when you get the little side quests? Make her laugh. You've got 1 or 2 shots. If you fail, that's that. Move on. Another one is... Another very big little tip is... Act quickly rather than later. Bye, Matt. Enjoy your child labor job. But yeah, chat. No, genuinely. Act quicker rather than later. Yeah, Matt is our yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Ducky. Don't worry about it. Hey! Oh my god, Floof. Oh my gosh, Floof. That is the best pickup line ever. Hey, I know I only have 1 or 2 shots at this whole first impression thing, but I'm here all night, so maybe I can buy you a few more. Oh! Oh, Floof. Chat, claps in the chat for Floof's pickup line. Oh, can we get some claps? You know what, Floof? I'm pinning that. I'm taking May's idea. There you go, chat. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. You guys want to hear my best pickup line? Yeah,
No, maybe not. Maybe not, CJ. I try to keep quotes more as like me quotes. But yeah, I think one of my best pickup lines is, "Hey, look, I'll use it on Kawa. I'll use it on Kawa. Hey, Kawa. Hey, Kawa. Guess what? I just read that in the Bible, it says to only think about what's pure and lovely. So I hope you don't mind, but I've been thinking about you all day." See, chat? That's a pickup line. That's my go-to. That's my safety pickup line. Especially in Christian Union. Oh. He did that in Kumi's stream and it worked. And it worked. But yo, Fray, can you like DM me that? I just said it. I just you I'm gonna trademark it too, chat. But here's the thing. No, I need it. Fine, I'll DM it to you after stream, alright? How does that sound? But here's the thing, chat. You gotta remember. The longer you wait to act, the harder, the more attached you get. And the more attached you get, the harder it gets to really, the more courage you need to take the risk. Because there's always a risk, chat. You don't know what people are, this is way too inspirational. You never know the risk. You never know what people are going through. And you need to understand that. Wait. That's going to be another tip. We're going straight into tip number 3. Hopefully you guys don't mind. Hopefully you guys don't mind. We're going straight into tip number 3. We're all human. We're all human. Remember, chat. We're all human. What does that mean? I'm not going to be that guy who tells you, oh yeah, everyone's human, so you can just be confident. We know that. That's obvious. What I'm saying is, we're all human. Yeah, we're going to 1v1 the sun. Exactly. You need to take the risk or it'll be too late. Exactly. And don't know that we're human. Know that people have things going on. Some days, people aren't at their best. Sometimes, no matter what you do, you're not going to be able to get through to people. They've got better things to be doing. They've got better things on there. They've got more, not more important things per se, but you need to understand that. For example, I had one friend, and he really wanted to get with this girl. Really, really, really wanted to get with this girl. And he kept coming to me for advice, and I kept giving him advice and stuff, and nothing was getting through to her. And granted, they were still friends, and it was more like he was being subtle, which is good. You know, when you're friends, you want to drop hints. You don't want to confront straight away. You want to drop hints. You want to be somewhat subtle, but nothing was working. And I won't go into details. But basically, what he ended up finding out was that a member of her family was going through a treatment for an illness. Once again, I'm not going to go into it. That's not what this stream's about, but she wasn't in a state to be looking for love. She wasn't in a state to be raised up. She was definitely not having the best day. And that's fine. So you need to understand that sometimes, even at your best, everyone's human. Everyone is still human. You know? And that's fine. In that case, what people need the most, and this advice is the same for friends. Letting someone know that you're there. Willing to listen, willing to lend an ear. Whether or not they take your offer. Whether or not they ask or they let you in. It goes a long way. It goes a long way. And so Don't beat yourself up so hard. Humans are complicated. Humans are this big wide web of hormones and neurons that we are yet to fully comprehend. But that's what makes it great. That's what makes friendships great. That's something I need to learn as well. Yeah. Nothing can feel worse than an unrequited love. But sometimes, this is not the time. And there are people in my life that I know that I could potentially have ended up with. Very, very easily. Like I said, my best friend... I'm gonna say this, because you're like... She wouldn't mind me really saying this, but... Like... One of my IRL best friends is the first and only girl to have ever rejected me. But there have been times where we've come back and we've looked at each other and said, maybe in another life. Because obviously if she's my best friend, there is chemistry there and we do care about each other deeply. But we have looked at each other on many occasions and just been like, maybe in another life. Don't say anything smart. I'll try my best. When have I ever said anything smart, Ducky? And you know, chat, that's okay. Because, like I said, we're all human. And it stings. It stings a lot. But it's important. And it's important for us to be there for one another. See, not everyone agrees with this, chat. Not everyone agrees with this take. This is a hot take, so I'm not gonna put it on my on my slides. But there's very little, apart from the sexual stuff, that you can do for a lover that you can't also do for a friend. The difference is the conscious choice that you're going to stick with this person through thick and thin. With friends, you can fight, you can stop talking for ages and come back together and whatever. But when it comes to relationships, it's more of a commitment, right? But in the same way that you can be there for a partner, you can be there for a friend. In the same way that you can be there for in the same way you can lift up a partner and encourage them, you can do the same for a friend. Get what I mean? Exclamation mark shower. I forgot I had that. I mean, unless... Okay, we're not going there. You wouldn't... Not with every friend, at least you. Not with every friend, hopefully. Apparently this is... But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. But it's important. And chat, we're all human. Sometimes people just aren't in a place to be rizzed. There we go. Yes, I am keeping that phrasing. 100%. Now, lastly, I want to touch on a this I chat, feel free to click off. Feel free to click off the stream if you've heard me say this one too many times. But this bit of advice has fundamentally changed how I view my relationships with people. It has... Man, for girlfriend BF, it's like close friends and best friends to lovers, then break down someone did in the relation of friends and strangers. See, CJ? It depends. I'm still friends with every single one of my long-term exes. I could still call them all at any time, and I do occasionally. When we chat, we catch up. It all depends. It all depends on a lot of things. Once again, it depends on your... My last relationship ended. And the first thing that I said to them was that I'm sorry that I couldn't be the one to make you happy. But I hope that now, as friends, I can make you happier at least than I did in the final days of the relationship. Because my intention from the start was just to make them happy. From the start. And sometimes you're just not the person to make someone permanently happy. But that doesn't mean you can't make them happy at all. Like I said, it's a commitment thing. And it was hard. And I'm talking this is a like years and years long relationship. But I meant what I said. And it's about swallowing your pride. Understanding that you messed up. And hey, if the person doesn't take you up on the offer, that's fine. But it's also a bit of maturity. You know? And for me, especially if I was friends with someone before dating them. If I was friends with someone before dating them, and if I was the one who initiated the romance, then I always take it upon myself. And now this isn't something that I would... This is a personal choice. But I always take it upon myself to then repair the friendship that was broken. Once again, that's just me. That is me. I don't expect everybody to be like that. It wouldn't be fair. I don't even expect the other person to be like that. And there are times where they haven't been like that. But it's something that I take very seriously. Because I don't like wasting people's time. I don't like wasting people's time. And I don't like knowing that I could have done more. And then just leaving that regret there. Maroon 5 Memories? Yeah, I'll sing that after. But let's go back to the cup analogy, chat. The cup analogy. This has fundamentally changed my views on... This has fundamentally changed my views on relationships as a whole. Let's see if I can find a very simple looking cup. There we go. Look. Cups. It's like the cup song. This is something that I have said many, many times, but I'm going to keep saying it, chat, because it's the reason I am who I am. It's the reason why I'm able to function how I am. It's even the reason I can stream for you the way I do. You know, like I don't know if you've noticed, but it'll make sense when I explain it. It'll make sense when I explain it. I would like you to picture these cups right here as stat bars. We're gamers, right? We're all gamers. Picture these are all status bars. Do you know, have you guys played Sims? Can I get a show of hands in chat? How many of you guys have played Sims? Any Sims game? Any Sims game? At all? At all? Are you guys aware of the Sims stat bar? The little thing which shows how happy they are, and like the happiness meter and the bladder meter and whatever. You guys know the one. But do you guys at least get what the thing that I mean? It's like there's like bars that show you how happy your sim is, how sad they are, how anxious they are. Well, Sims, in a sense, is they're people. They're based off people, which is why us as people we also have status bars, and I like to look at them as cups. And these cups fill up depending on how happy we are. There are a few fundamental things that humans look for. I'm definitely going to be missing out on some things. If you want to do some research into it, they're known as the longings of the spirit. So we've got joy. We've got things that humans crave for. Security. Just off the top of my head, there's like 7, I think. Joy, security, everlasting beauty. Excuse me. Joy, security, everlasting beauty. I believe comfort is one of them. Comfort. And these are things that we all have and we all innately search for to different extents. See you, licked. We can't see very well. Oh, sorry. There you go. How's that? Joy, security, everlasting beauty, comfort. It's a, yeah, no worries, Lick. Thank you so much for popping in, even though you have to wake up in an hour. Gosh, I appreciate seeing you, and I hope you have a good time, and I hope to see you again. But yeah, chat. These cups are things... How do I phrase this? What people usually do is they get into relationships for the sake of filling these cups. Everything at the bottom of the cup is what you have yourself and what you focused on building up yourself. And everything in the top here, people expect more than relationship talk. It's just relationships. I get friendships. And it's also just in terms of approaching people and getting to know people and stuff. Did a quickie. Ayo, Ducky, I know what you said. Context, bro. Here, look. You know what? Once again, I'm ripping off May's idea. We're pinning it. But yeah, chat. Don't do that. What I just said, chat. Getting into a relationship for the sake of filling those cups. Don't do that. What you're doing is you're bringing people in your life to be a crutch. You're bringing people into your life to be someone that fulfills you in these aspects. Don't do that. You don't want someone to be a crutch. You don't want to bring someone on board to be a... And also, how are you doing, Sadako? Can we get an exclamation on Sadako in chat? But yeah. But do you know why? Does anybody understand why that's not a good thing? Exactly. Cow said it herself. Because if you can fill these cups right up to the tippy top, like this. If you can make sure that these cups are all topped up. If you can make sure that you know that even without somebody, and that's easier said than done. But if you want a successful long-term relationship, they don't need to be full, but you need to know that you can fill them. For the sole reason that, once again, does anybody remember what the... It doesn't necessarily mean insecure. Security, I meant more as stability. Stability is what I meant more. More than... Here, look, I'll even change this. Exactly. It's because of this, our previous one. We're all human. Insecurity, like the feeling. That's more. Oh yeah, trust. Actually, you're right. Trust is one of the cups. Haha. 5 out of 7. One day I'll remember the others. One day I will remember the others. That's 5 out of 7, chat. But stability is more like stability in life. Feeling like the world isn't changing around you and you don't know what to do. It is hard to fill them all. But the important thing is understanding that it's not your partner's job to. It's not. Because they're human. And there are days where they can only give you a drop of joy, or a drop of stability, or a drop of comfort. And do you know what'll happen if your comfort meter is all the way down here, chat? In those days. And keep in mind, this isn't a case of you must do this. It's just something to keep in mind. It's just something to keep in mind. Because the thing is, if your comfort is down here, and all they can give you is a drop, all that's going to do is move it up a tiny bit. And do you know what's going to happen, chat? This is specifically if you are expecting your partner to fill it. If you are specifically expecting your partner to fill it, then you will feel unsatisfied. And they will feel inadequate. Trust no one, not even yourself. But trust is a big one, right? Let's take trust. What happens if your trust is low? If your trust is low, then even if your partner gives you a bunch of trust and reasons to trust them, it won't fill it up to the top. Then what's gonna happen? They're gonna start accusing you of things. They're gonna start making accusations and hurting you in that sense. And you're gonna feel like, what am I supposed to do? Do you know, what can I do? There's nothing more I can do. And then what happens there is then you start thinking like, well, I guess I just give in to that if that's what they see me. You get what I mean? But remember, it's not... Some people like being unfulfilled and toxic. Yeah, avoid them. They need to grow up before they can get into relationships. And that's just that. Once again, we're all human. We're all human. To you in the chat. Oh, thank you, Ninja. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But yeah, if people enjoy being unfulfilled and toxic, just wait for them to grow up a little before you go pursuing a relationship with them. It's not going to do either of you a favor. You're right, though. You're right. God damn it, Sadako. You speaking the truth. And this also goes back to here. Some people just aren't in a place to be rizzed. Is what it is. But yes, chat. Here's an easier way to... for anyone who still doesn't understand the cup mentality. What feels better here? What feels better out of these two scenarios? Expecting $5 and only getting 4? Or expecting no money at all and getting $2? That is it exactly, Sadako. That is it exactly. You don't gotta love yourself, but you're responsible for your own happiness. If you can do that, then anything your partner can give you will still cause your cup to overflow. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be 100%. No one is. We're human. We are human. But what matters is understanding that it's not their responsibility. You get me? I'm thinking about it a lot. No. But yeah, 100%. It's all about accepting that responsibility. But yes, chat. It's literally that case of, if you expect, it's like streamers, chat. The most unhappy streamers are the ones that expect donos. The most unhappy, I will say that again. The most unhappy streamers are the streamers that expect donos. Because you expect a dono. If you expect a dono and you don't get it, you'll feel upset. If you expect a dono and you expect a certain amount, and if someone's only able to give you so much, you're going to be sad. But a streamer who understands that their chat is supporting them in many, many, many different ways. If they understand that their chat is there for them no matter what, that their chat is doing their best, that whatever people can give is already huge and amazing, then you will always enjoy streaming. Imagine being a VTuber, I know, right? Stream, I'm disabling donation. Yo, Ducky. I will say, Ducky, don't do that because I personally like to support people that I watch. I personally like to. And a lot of people are the same. But do you guys now understand the cup analogy? I feel like I've explained it well. But if you guys are still confused, yeah, but it's a gift, Ducky. Accept the gift. Accept the gift, Ducky. It's a great visualization. And if any of you guys want, to know more at the cup analogy, I do have a short. I have a short on the channel that goes through it all. I believe it's called the best advice I was ever given. But what if you don't like accepting gift? That's a skill issue, is what that is. You guys, for anyone who missed the cup analogy, chat. For anybody who missed the cup analogy. Oh. Thank you. We just hit 440. Let's go, Ixo. Thank you, chat. Where is it? Here it is. Alright, picture this, right? Okay, here it is. For anyone who doesn't, for anybody who missed the cup analogy, I have a short up on the channel. You feel free to watch it whenever. Oh my. Alright, picture this, right? You're a Sims character, and you've got a bunch of status bars, right? But instead of the usual status bars, it's things that every human being longs for. Security, happiness, joy. Imagine all those are little bars. Now you tell me what sounds better. Picture each of those bars now are glasses. And your friends and your partner, how they interact with you fills those glasses up a little bit more. Now, if all your glasses are half empty and your partner's having a bad day and all they can give you is a little tiny drop into one of those cups, what's gonna happen is you're gonna feel unsatisfied. And if they pick up on it, they're going to feel inadequate. So before you start depending on other people, ask yourself how much of those glasses you're able to fill yourselves. Because if you can fill those glasses all the way up, if your friend, your partner, your family can only give you a tiny drop because they're not having the best day either, it'll cause your glass to overflow. That's what I like to call the dependency factor. And it's probably the most important lesson that There you go. Oh, what was that below? This. Oh my.
Is Faye falling in love right now?
Maybe.
Whoa! Almost fell right there.
Yeah, that would have been a skill issue. I said it would have been, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
So well done. You know what that means? That means you're getting better, Abby. And you know what? You know what? I'm proud of you, son.
I'm not your son. I'm Chat's son.
The communication skills between you two is 0. that is 100% the greatest comment I've ever gotten in a video. Okay, back to the stream. But yeah, chat. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. I'm gonna be answering questions. Chat. But let's do a quick recap on what on everything. So let's start with number 1, chat. External thinking. You want to get over your stage fright. You want to get over your performance anxiety. You want to get over not being able to hold a conversation with someone enough to score a date. Stop thinking about how should I make a good first impression? Or no, what should I do to make a first impression? How should I? What should I do? It's too quiet. I'm talking too much. Stop. Focus on how to elicit a response from the other person. How do I make her laugh? How do I make her smile? How do I make her blush? How do I figure out what she likes? Focusing on the other person, and specifically how to elicit certain responses from them. It takes the pressure off your shoulders. You don't need to look at yourself so much. You're a work of art that's still being worked on. And the longer you look at yourself, the more flaws you'll find. But understand that those flaws will disappear in time. All right? Next. Wait, going further, don't think. Yeah, exactly. Lamau. Be water. How do I explain the entire FNAF lore timeline to her without looking like a nerd? Exactly. Yo, Floof. I've been in situations like that. I'm like, someone asked me what D&D... The worst thing ever is when someone walks up to you and asks you to explain what D&D is. Or they're like, oh, what did you do in your last D&D campaign? I'm like, how do I condense over like 150 hours into like a good 20-minute explanation? But it still applies. It still applies. But yeah, so that was external thinking. Mind readers don't exist. Read a dwarf in the cave, got a goblet. Easy. Yeah, but that's boring. See, it's like, I want them to get excited. I want them to be like, so it's like, what should I do? What should I do so that they know? You know, so they want to do more. Right? Next, mind readers don't exist, chat. Make your intentions known. Make your intentions known. If you're just looking for a hookup, expect that. Go in expecting that. Make sure the other person is also going in expecting that. It's, you know, focus more on external appearance. Focus more on the night. Focus more on that. If what you're looking for is, because it's kind of like, if your first impression and if what you're going in using the previous topic, if your goal is to let her know how pretty you think she is, then for the rest of your relationship, whether that's for one night or whether anything, if she bites, it means that she's expecting you to keep doing that. If what you're looking for is something longer, make her laugh, get her talking, figure out what her hobbies are, figure out some common ground. I went over this in my previous dating advice stream. You know, make sure you're not doing the most talking. Make sure she's talking about her interests. Never reveal all your cards. Never, like, you know, get her talking. Let's say, look, I'm a VTuber, right? I'm a streamer. Here's a perfect example. You go up to a girl, and you're talking, you're laughing, and then suddenly, at this point, I'd be like, okay, what do I want to talk about? Let's see if she's into streaming. That's something that I'm somewhat good at, I'd like to think. So I'd probably be like, oh, I saw this awesome video on YouTube the other day. Watch how she reacts. She doesn't seem to care, change the topic. That's a safe statement. If she goes something like, oh, really? What was it about? It was like, oh yeah, it was about this really cool new streamer. And she was like, oh, streaming. Oh, yeah. Oh, those are cool kind of things. And like, she could be interested. Yeah, if at any point she turns off or tunes out, change the topic. Then you go, oh, do you watch any streamers? Then she could be like, if you're lucky, she'll be like, oh yeah, I watch these streamers, etc., etc. No, never tell them your hobby until way later. Because you go, this is what you do, right? You ready? This is the important one, chat. This is the very, very important one. You go, what streamers do you watch? And you could be like, oh yeah, I watch like XQC and them. Then you look at her and you go, have you ever thought of streaming yourself? You seem quite entertaining. I'm sure people would love you. You ready? Now, at that point, she could either go, no, I definitely couldn't. And at that point, you change the topic. Or you talk about something else. You keep talking about streamers. Don't reveal your aces. But then suddenly she could go, oh yeah, no, I've wanted to pick it up. Actually, if you're lucky, right? The number one, like, nat 20 luckiest roll is, oh yeah, I've actually just bought a mic. I want to start streaming, hopefully in the summer. If she says that, you've hit the jackpot. If you're a streamer and someone says that to you, you've hit the jackpot. That's when you go, oh yeah, if you want, I can help you out. I know a thing or two about streaming. I'm actually a streamer myself. Boom. Boom. You're in. You're in, boys. That's it. That's all you need. If it's all about pulling people into your court. But anyway, that's besides the point. You want to know more about that, chat? You want to know more about that? Go watch my last stream. Go watch my last How to Serenade Your Dragon. Boom, nat 20, exactly. What if you are the streamer yourself? Well, then don't talk about streamers. Cowboy, you're an upscaler. You restore furniture. You go up to a person. I guess it's different for girls flirting with guys, but you can still apply some of these. But like chat. Let's say you're into like making furniture and stuff. I'd probably be, let's say you're walking down the road with someone, and just be like, hey, look, that chair over there looks really, really nice, actually. I wonder how long it took someone to make that. Now, if they're not interested, they're going to say something like, yeah, it's nice. But if they go like, oh, I know, right? It's so like ornate. I really like the design. It's very cottagecore-esque. And like, okay, so those are all buzzwords. Now, at this point, your ears should prick up. And it's like, yeah, so you like cottagecore. And if you're lucky, she'll say something like, yeah, no, I love it. I've been really into it. I saw it on a trend. I saw it started trending on like TikTok. I saw a bunch of people just like looking at furniture and stuff. And that's when you go like, oh, would you ever like make your own furniture and stuff? Then she could be like, if she says, no, not really, I'd rather just buy it, then leave it there. She doesn't need to know about your hobby. But she goes, yo, yeah, definitely, but I don't know where I can start. And then you could be like, oh yeah, actually, I actually restore furniture and upscale it for a living. Boom. You're in. You're in, boys. You're in. Easy. Easy claps. Once again, we got sidetracked. You want to know more about that, chat? I mean, how will a girl react to that situation? Same, chat. Just because you're in a relationship doesn't mean you should change how you acted when you were flirting. You know, she decided to settle down with you and she chose you for a reason. What's the point of changing all of a sudden? You know? But we got sidetracked. Go check out my... Yeah, she should. She should react the same. People like finding out more about people they care about. If they don't, they probably don't care about you very much. That's the sad truth. That is. Think about every streamer that you're really into watching. Isn't it fun when you find out something new about them? How does that make you feel? And like a lot of times you haven't even met this person. How much more should someone you're dating be when they find something new about you? Oh. What do you mean? If it doesn't happen? That's why you do a bunch of safe questions first. Do you know? Remember, your goal here is not to boast about your hobby. And I'll make that very clear. Your goal here is not to boast about your hobby. Your goal here is to keep the ball in your court so that you are able to keep the conversation going because it's something that you're knowledgeable about. And what you're doing is you're basically scouting, figuring out if she has an interest in something you know a lot about, then slowly slipping in the fact that you know a lot about it. But not doing it outright. If you do it outright, you can turn people off. Like Sadako said, when it's like when you tell people your hobby. But she is 100%. Because you're asking her the questions. You're asking her, do you watch streamers? What streamers do you watch? Have you ever thought about it? Have you ever thought about streaming yourself? If you want, I can give you some tips when you get started. What mic did you buy? What kind of games do you think you'll be playing? Boom. And if she's interested, she'll probably ask you what your channel is. If she's a real keeper, she'll ask you actual questions like, hey, I was actually really worried. Like, what if people don't like my voice? Oh my gosh, if someone asks you if they don't like their voice, just look and just like, hey, I mean, I'm a streamer. I watch a lot of streamers and I like your voice. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Boom. A keeper would like and subscribe. Let's go. The man doesn't need to. But if no one is, this is, and I emphasize this, the guy doesn't need to start the convo. But if no one is starting the convo, the person who knows the advice that I just gave has no excuse. Oh, Kawa, we all know that everyone loves your voice. People worship your voice, Kawa. You did 8 streams, Kawa, and people miss your voice. But yeah, it's literally a case of if no one is starting the convo, someone needs to. There you go, chat. Hands up in chat. Hands up in chat. Kawa says she can only date guys who watch anime. Parasocials rise up. Hands up in chat who watches anime. Line up. Parabros assemble. But yeah. Like I said, the man doesn't need to start the conversation. Someone needs to start the conversation. That's it. Hey, yo, being parasol. Me, I watch anime. Yo, Hilly crawls out of the lurk zone. I prefer to be a lone wolf. Oh yeah, obviously. But see, chat, remember, it's not just in flirting. Chat, ask yourself this. What am I doing right now? What am I doing right now on stream? I asked you guys questions. I figured out what kind of advice you guys were interested in. I asked you about things more. I shared my own personal experience. And I'm now giving you advice based on that. It doesn't have to be someone you're flirting with. I'm doing it right now. I do it every stream. It's just how I do things. I wasn't flirting with you. I was keeping the ball in my park. I was making sure that especially when you're streaming, it's important that you keep the ball in your park. Because you're the one in charge of talking. If there is no conversation, it rests solely on the fault of the streamer. Do you get me? because if I'm not talking, and if I'm not talking about something interesting or something that I at least have a little bit of knowledge about, I'm not going to be talking. We've been rizzed up this entire time. I told you you could flirt with me in my DMs. Yo, Ricardo, it'll come. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, Ricardo. We've been rizzed this entire time. Yo, Floof, were you there when I Uno reversed Non? Where it's like, Non's like, how do I know if this would work? This sounds too good to be true. I'm like, Now you've just spent the last 10 minutes asking me tips on rizzing people up. I think we've established that this advice works. That was the best. That was the most. I never felt more accomplished in my life, except for one time. I think I did something similar with another streamer that I watched. You weren't there? Oh, it was perfect. It was perfect. I literally, everyone in chat was just like, AO, you got. And remember, chat, Riz just stands for charisma. I can't tell when people are flirting with me. Oh. Okay, I better go and answer questions. But the other two is we're all human. We'll do this and then we'll go to questions and then I'll answer more, chat, because we're getting sidetracked. We're all human. Sometimes people aren't in a place to be Riz. Don't blame yourself, chat. Don't beat yourself up about it. There are times where people just aren't in a place to be in a relationship, or maybe the stuff that you're putting forward, people just aren't interested, and that's fine. That's fine. And if someone ends up with another person the day after you tried to ask them out, maybe just on your particular day, they just weren't having a good day. You get me? And lastly, the cup analogy. Watch the short if you want to know more. People should not be a crutch in your life. You shouldn't need to always depend on people. You should understand that your happiness is your responsibility. That way, if people make you happier, they're an extension to your life rather than a crutch that you depend on. Because people won't always be the most dependable. We're all human. The more responsibility you have over your own happiness, the more you can focus on how much your friends make you happy. Capiche? Great. It's now Q&A time. I'll answer Kawa's really quick. And then I can't tell when people are flirting with me. Are they flirting with you? How do you tell if someone's flirting with you? Usually, if they're not completely obvious right off the bat, most people that are flirting with you will be focused on complimenting you. They'll be keeping the focus on you. Remember, sometimes people are just interested in you. That doesn't mean they're romantically interested in you. Just means they're interested in you. Touchy is another one. Touchy, but not everybody. Some people are just touchy. I'm a very touchy person. I'm a big hugger. But see, that's where you look at. How are they with friends? Right? How are they with friends? If people are just touchy-feely people, they'll be touchy-feely people with everyone, not just you. If they're only touchy-feely with you, they're probably into you. They're probably trying to hit on you. Another one is conversation. Where's the conversation going? How are they looking? Are they smiling a lot? How much are they smiling? Watch. Are they smiling way more? Wait. I can just do this. It's way easier. Smiling way more. Touchier. What's another one? What's another one? Oh yeah. Are they versus with you? I want to listen. Don't worry, we're almost over, CJ. We're just going to be doing the Q&As and then we're wrapping up. Are they touchier with you? Are they smiling more? Another big one is
conversation, just now you. No, conversation, direction. A lot of people, it's not just about you, because some people are have no game and will only talk about themselves to people that they like because they're trying to like boast, right? A lot of people are like that. This is your go-to, really. Yeah, that's just an easy way to see if someone's flirting with you. Perfect. Let's go on to some more questions. I wonder how many we have. Let's see. Oh my god. Someone asks, will you listen to a friend that you haven't seen IRL, but trust him/her? Let's see. Trusting non-IRLs. This is a tough one. This is a tough one solely because depends on a lot of things. Once again, I wouldn't say, hey Ronbus, I wouldn't say that you shouldn't. But the hard part about non-IRLs is you don't see how they're like with their other friends unless you're in a friend group. It's a lot easier to trust someone in a friend group. For example, one of the people I trust the most right now is Nick. You guys know Nick. He's literally one of my best friends. And I trust him so much, not just because we've talked a bunch in one-on-ones. It's because we've been in multiple friend groups with one another. And I know that he's the same with his other friends. I know that he's the same with other people. I know that he's a genuine guy because he's like that with others. It's not just with me. It's not just a facade per se. Now, personally, granted, you can have personal facades. You can be like, just, don't want people to know you're shy, so you act all confident around everyone. But the truth is, if you're able to act confident in front of everyone, you're probably more confident than you think. It's not easy to just pretend to be something you're not. When I roleplay, when I play D&D, all of my characters have certain aspects of me that I can emulate. Right? Fake it till you make it is the name of the game in life. The reason why I can so easily call and believe that I am really, really hot is because I spent years passing every single mirror calling myself hot until I believed it. It only took like 2 years for me to go for me to stop saying you're really ugly to use me saying, damn, everybody in your presence should be blessed. Right? You guys get me? So trusting IRLs, non-IRLs. Yes, but observe more than you would IRL. Because it's a lot easier to hide things online. Yeah, if you believe you're great, you'll become great in your own way. But it's also important to not be arrogant. It's also important to take other people's advice on board. But yes, you can trust IRLs. Non-IRLs. You can trust friends online. But observe them more than you would IRL. IRL, you have many more things going on. Body language. Where they're looking. You can see how they are with friends. You can bump into them on the street. Online is a controlled environment. There's time I will only... Now, I'm not like this, but I know there are people that only stream when they are feeling happy or when they're able to. I stream whenever. You guys should know this. I am always live. And so you guys know me. Like, I don't hide anything about myself at all. But a lot of people, I'm not saying it's bad. We're entertainers. Our goal is to entertain. Not everybody feels like they can entertain when they're not at their best. When I am really bad, I will tell you. But there's some people that just won't.
right? And that's fine, because like I said, at the end of the day, we're entertainers. But that's why it's harder. It's the same thing with IRL. It's the same thing with Discord, right? Some people will only call you when they're at their best. Whereas IRL is different. You can bump into people when they're not at their best. You can see them when they're not at their best. You can see it on their face. So, long story short, to answer this question, can you trust people that you don't know in person? Yes. But take time. Take the time to observe them. Take the time to build up that trust. Because you just have less to work with. You know? Next question. What if loads of people like you, but you don't know it's genuine, and the majority of them just end up wanting more, and that's it? Oh, I've already answered that question. Right there. How are they flirting with you? Boom. Just look at how they are with their friends. Just look at how they are with others. That's it. That is all. That is all. If someone tries to text you to make you happy, should you ignore them or text them back and continue the chat? It really depends, chat. It really depends on a lot of things. When it comes to texting online, it really there's like 10. It really depends. Because there's times where, see, there's times when you just don't feel like talking. And you need to understand, and people that text you also need to understand. There's only so far, there's everyone in your life, every single person is like a Lego brick. What do I mean by that? Lego bricks only have so. Can you put the question up? No, because I want to give people anonymity. Oh yeah. Sorry. I'll write that question. Duplicate. This question is definitely don't ignore someone outright. At least give them one reaction. At least give them one response. But at the same time, we're Lego brick. Every single person in the world is like a Lego brick. We only have so many connections. Some people are blessed to have more connections than others. Oh, I'm standing in front of the info. Oh, thanks, Kyle. Some people are blessed to have more Lego pieces than others. Most people don't. But it's important to know that you appreciate it. You already know which is mine and that strikes a chord. Yeah, I know. I can see. Obviously, I can see which ones belongs to people. But yes, it's important to show people that you appreciate them. 100%. Like, I know people that literally have one connection. I know people that are so introverted that they've got. I know some people that have barely one. I literally know a person that basically is happy to live in the freaking wilderness and talk to nobody ever. But that's okay. And it's important that everyone should understand that. So if someone reaches out to you, you gotta ask yourself and you gotta know, do I have enough time? Do I have enough pegs and enough connections that I can make to keep up this friendship or to keep up this conversation? And a lot of times, it's not just about respecting the other person, it's about respecting yourself. And it's about respecting the other person, the fact that you don't think that you could keep up that conversation. I feel called out. You're fine, Kawa. I know you're very introverted, but no, I wasn't talking about you. Trust me, I've met people that are more introverted than you, Kawa. Kawa's introverted, but she's... No, I've met people that are way more introverted than you, Kawa. You wouldn't believe. I know that's hard to believe, but yeah. But yeah. So the tip here is acknowledge, but ask yourself if you have time, if you genuinely able in a place that's it. That's it. I would think I'm wasting their time. Well, here's the thing, Ricardo. Whatever it is, it's always going to be about trust. It's about trusting that the person will only really text you back if they have the time to do so. It's about trusting yourself that you're able to add to someone's life. I'm a streamer. My goal is to add, my job is to somewhat add to your lives, whether in the form of entertainment, advice, or just a place to escape. If I didn't believe that I was capable of that, what's the point? What's the point in streaming? If you don't believe that you're able to at least lift someone up just a little bit, then what's the point? But if you, in your heart, if what you want is to lift someone up, to add to their day, to make them happy, get to the stage where you can confidently tell yourself that, hey, I know that I can if they just give me the time of day. And if they don't, it doesn't affect who you are as a person, because you're confident in yourself and you know that if someone just gives you the time of day, you can make them smile. You can make them happy. You get me? Just watching. Yeah, no, you're fine. I know there's a lot of people just vibing, and that's cool. Oh, thank you. Thank you, CJ. Either I text you for a reason, or you text me for a reason. Not any crap. Yeah, there's times. And see, once again, chat, it's all about respecting people's boundaries. It's respecting that sometimes people just can't. And trust me, I'm definitely one of those people that wishes that I could text every single person. But like, the majority of my day is already spent networking, working, and it's just not like just ask anybody who dates a streamer. The last thing you're gonna get is time. But that doesn't mean that people don't care either. Some people just aren't able. Doing a lot in one day. Pain. It keeps going to this freaking super thingy music, super inspiring music. Now, let's go on to the next question. Who inspired you to help others? Well, the truth is that no one... Who inspired you to help others? That's a fun question. I'll do my best to answer it. Let's see. Now that's a loaded question. I'll split it into two. I've always wanted to... There's an event that happened that made me want to help others. But It was watching Rita's stream that showed me that streaming was a way that I could do that. It was a way that I could be the person that I wish I had growing up. I've already shared my story. You guys don't need to hear it again unless you want to. If you want to, you feel free to rewind the stream. But as you guys know, that I wasn't always confident. I wasn't always mentally stable. I wasn't the person that I am now. And so when I eventually overcame my issues, my goal became to be the person that I wish I had. To be the person that I wish took the time out of their day to lift me up. That's what I wanted. That's all I wanted. I wanted someone to listen to me. I wanted someone that I could forget all of the worries of the world with. I wanted to be someone that I could talk. I wanted to have someone that I could talk to. I wanted to have someone that would lift me up and encourage me and tell me I was doing well. I wanted someone that would play games with me and entertain me and spend time with me. And it sounds really selfish, but that's all I wanted back then. And so I dedicated a very large portion of my life becoming the person that I wanted, that I wish I had. My lips aren't moving. Oh yeah, whoops. And then I streamed for a bit, but it was just a hobby. And then it was when I watched Rita's positive affirmation stream that I realized that I had the opportunity to share the person that I'd spent many years trying to become with the world, and to use everything that I'd learned to lift other people up, and maybe, just maybe, inspires other people. Because the more people are there for one another, the less people would have to go through what I did. If that makes sense. Your chat doesn't show up. Maybe you're in question mode? But yeah, does that make sense, chat? I just wanted to... I just wanted to be the person that I wish I had. That's it. You can't hear me? Can you hear me now? Check, check, check. You should be able to. All right. Now let's see. Let's see what the next question is. Your crush... Oh, your crush is dating your friend. That's pain. That's a pain. F in the chat. F in the chat for whoever's been in that situation. It's a very new Valentine's Day to the end. Aww. Aw, CJ. Well, I hope that things get better. Advice cry. Your friend is making your crush happy. Now, I want you to understand... before I answer this, chat... I want you to understand that when I say this advice, I say it, but it's 100% easier said than done. Okay? 100% easier said than done. So understand that when I say it. And that is, ask yourself, what was the reason you wanted to date them in the first place? Ask yourself, why is it that you wanted to be with them? The way I see it, there are two answers to this. One, you found them interesting. You thought they were nice. You wanted to get to know them more. And two, you wanted to make them happy. And you thought you'd be happy making them happy. Those are the two answers that I can think of. Date them only for the body, I'll give you a backhand. Yeah, Lamal. Yeah, exactly. If you just want to date them for their body, then like that is like really it's not that big of a loss if they're dating your friend. But in order to get over it, there's two things you gotta understand. We'll start with the interest. You find them interesting. You think they're a cool person. You want to get to know them more. Understand that you can still do that as a friend. Nothing is stopping you from doing that. In fact, there's even less stopping you. I'm going to tell you one thing, chat. As someone who's been in far too many relationships, it can sometimes become harder to get to know someone after you start dating them for a while. And I know this, like I said, because I'm friends with the majority of my exes. There are times where it's like I get to know them, then I start dating, I find out more about them for the first couple of months. Then it starts to like plateau. Then we break up, and then I find out a bunch of new things about them after we become friends again. So, in terms of interest and finding them interesting, it's understanding that just because they're dating someone else doesn't mean you can't still get to know them. Secondly, if your goal, and this is the hard one, the first one was the easy answer, this is the hard answer. If what you wanted was for them to be happy, if your end goal was to make them happy and to make them smile, then it's about understanding that they're still going to be smiling. If your friend is doing their job and being a good boyfriend for them, then they should be making that person happy. And they should be doing everything in their damn power to make that person happy. And heck, you could know in your heart of hearts that you make them happier. And you could understand and believe with everything you have. But in that case, the fact that she's not with you and the fact that she's with your friend means you need to believe that your friend is doing his damn best. And if at any point he breaks her heart, you let him know how disappointed you are. And heck, he's your friend. If she turns out to not be the girl that you thought she was, your friend will let you know, probably. But that is hard. And yes, trust me, I know this too. I know this too. And it's never easy. It is pain, and it does hurt a lot. But like, you look at your friend, you look and you just be like, you better be making her happy. You better be doing everything in your power to make her happy. Because if at any point you break her heart, you know? But also, whatever you do, don't forget to wish them the best. And it's hard. But it's your job as their friend. It's your job as someone who cares about the girl that they're with to hope that they both find happiness. And to be there for them if they don't. And that sucks. and it sucks a lot. But yeah, hopefully. So, yeah. How do you answer that? So, if your goal was to get to know them, you can still do that. If your goal was to make them happy, then trust that your friend is doing that. And cheer them on, even if it hurts. It's your obligation as a friend and the person who cares about the person they are with. Pain Peckle. Can we get some Pain Peckles in the chat? Next question. Yo, what's up, May? Welcome back. Let's get the next question. We're currently in Q&A time. The next question. If you were stuck in your shell, would you still wait for your lover to help you out of it, or do it yourself? It's not your lover's job. As much as we'd love for it to be, it's not your lover's job. And that sucks to hear, but it's true. You're responsible for your own happiness. Your lover is there to be an extension to your life, not to be a crutch. If you're stuck in your shell, you should be doing, if you care about your lover, you should be doing everything you can to be the best you for them, if that makes sense. If you're in your shell, should you wait for your lover to get you out, or do it yourself? And that's a tough pill to swallow, but it's true. It's true, and I don't sugarcoat my words because I care about the people that are listening. But yes, I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch the VOD so I can learn. Yeah, no worries at all, May. But yeah, chat. If you're in your shell, should you wait for your partner? You should wait for your lover to get you out of it. No. No. If you're in your shell, you do your best to be the best person for you and your lover. You know, and sometimes it can be hard because sometimes that person might end up not being easy to get out. Be Sigma, do it yourself. Exactly. Your partner is called to be an extension to your life, not a crutch. And yes, they can help, but it's not their job to. It's your responsibility. You're responsible for your own happiness. Your partner just makes you happier. Do you get me? Do you get me? But yeah. You shouldn't wait for your partner. You should try to be the best you for their sake. Easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. Trust me, I've been there too, chat. I've been there too. The next question is, how can I tell if someone has a crush on me? Same, right here. How are they with their friends? How are they with you? A lot of people think that me, for example, I compliment people a lot. I compliment people a lot. I love complimenting people. I love lifting people up. I love showing people things about them that they didn't know were really cool. It just makes me happy. If people didn't know that I did that with all my friends, they could immediately think that I'm flirting with them. They could take it the wrong way. And I know that. And I make sure that people know that. That's why I make sure that people know that I do the same with all my friends. Your partner's there. Complete your synchro sunman, not to help you link climb. Oh my god, outsider. Oh my gosh. Okay, come here, outsider. You know what? You get a pin. You get a pin. You get a pin, sir. That is the greatest quote I've ever seen in my life. Holy crap. That is beautiful. That is absolutely amazing. This is Outsider's wise words, chat. Damn, Outsider should be here giving you guys the advice. I slept in this class. Comment, no worries, Nix. It's fine. But yeah, chat. If you're in your shell, should you wait for your lover to get you out of it or do it yourself? You shouldn't wait for your partner. It's not your partner's responsibility. You're responsible for your own happiness. And if you really care about your partner, you should be doing your best to be the best you for their sake. Simple as. Now, how can I tell if someone's flirting with you? Same. How are they with their friends versus how are they with you? Do they tease all their friends? Do they make all their friends smile? Are they a hugger? If not, if they're only touchy-feely with you, if they only seem to compliment you, if they only seem to be a certain way around you, it means that they're at least more interested in you than with other people. Give or take what that means. Give or... It's like... See if you can understand that. Did you get me? But yeah, so we'll go on to the next question, because I kind of already answered that with this one, with are they flirting with you? Next. Hi, Kawa. We are almost done. It seems like we have another question. 2 more questions left. Remember, chat, the question is still open, so you're more than welcome to send them in if you have any questions. If you have to choose in life, your future life with your partner or future life with everything you wanted, but without your waifu, that means a lot to you. You have to choose life with you. So I'm guessing it's like, would you choose your life with your partner, or would your life, your future life with everything you wanted? That's a very personal question. And to me, it's a very easy answer. And this is a personal question, which means that this is not to be taken as advice. But the truth is, they're the same thing. They're the same thing. There's no choice between my partner or everything I ever wanted, because they have always been the same thing. Not advice. Phrase not responsible for your decision. Thank you, May. I already answered your one, Kawa. It's, are they flirting with you? Now, I won't put that on the Q&A thing because, like I said, that's a. I guess. No, I guess because I have who inspired you, I'll put it up here as well. Partner or everything you ever wanted. Same thing. Enough said. Now, one person asked, how do you talk to girls? Like, seriously, I don't know how. The same way you talk to guys. You just need to understand a few things, a few major differences. Guys have more of a tendency to say what's on their mind when it comes up. Girls have more of a tendency to beat around the bush a bit. That's all. Understand, but it's in the same way that there are some guys that do the latter and there's some girls that do the latter. It's just about knowing your probabilities, really. Like, a lot of my closest friends, honestly, me personally, I talk to girls the same way I talk to guys. In fact, ironically enough, I flirt more with guys because it's fun. But it's also about understanding boundaries. You also need to understand boundaries. The reason I flirt more with guys isn't because I'm into guys. I am as straight as a straight thing. It's because it wouldn't be appropriate for me to talk like that to girls. That's it. Know your boundaries. Know when people aren't comfortable. And when you get closer to people, then you can break those boundaries down because they know you. For example, I can playfully flirt with friends that I've known for years and years because they know that I'm not like that. They know that I'm not... Like, I have a really close friend that I've known for years and years, and I will treat them the same way as I treat Jono. And if you guys know how I treat Jono, there's a reason Jono Fray is a very popular ship. Might say you're looking pretty fine, Fray. Why, thank you. Much obliged. Not gonna lie, I talk to girls because they chill and have fun with them. I ain't got no riz. Just have to keep space appropriate. Exactly. That's it. Keep the space appropriate. Know your boundaries. How to talk to grills. Same as you would with the boys, but understand the boundaries. But understand boundaries. I guess that's just the best way. I only be Sigma to the grills. I respect all women. Everyone is oh no, they're hot! I feel that. Everyone do be hot. But yeah, chat. Let's see if there's any more questions, shall we? Kawa said, Kawa, you didn't... Oh, here. Huh? It says chat disconnected. What happened? It says chat's disconnected. Oh, it's back. Wait, Kawa, you said you sent another question? I don't see it, Kawa. I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it, Kawa. Are you sure, Kawa? I don't know how to talk to guys. Say it's same. Understand that there are boundaries. Understand that there are things you can say that most guys will take the wrong way. But otherwise, treat them like you would treat anyone else. It's like talking to someone. It's kind of, if you think about it, it's like you wouldn't make a joke about a terminal illness if your friend went through something like that. You know what I mean? It's about just being appropriate. That's all. Citrion. My question was... Oh, what was your question? And then we'll end it there, chat. That'll be the final question of the day. I'm going to end it. If anybody... I'll give a couple of more minutes for anyone who wishes to send in another question. Remember, the questions are anonymous, so you don't have to worry about being exposed. I see them. I will let you know. I see who sends in the questions, but chat won't. What if lots of guys like you and you don't know which ones are just gonna play with you and which ones are genuinely wanting a relationship? First impressions. First impressions, Kawa. It's all about why are they with you. If a guy wants a genuine long-term relationship, his goal should be making you happy. Should be showing that he can provide for you. Should be showing that you can rely on him, right? If someone's just trying to play with your emotions, they're not going to do that. You know, what's the point if you're just wanting to play around? It's as simple as that. It's about knowing which ones genuinely care about you. And you can tell that for a lot of ways. How do they react when you say you're sick? How do they react when you say, are they trying to help you, or are they just brushing it off? Or are they just nodding and saying yes? These are things that you can use to tell. I guess that's a really good one. How to tell if someone is serious. And also another thing is long term. Are they talking about the long term? Have they got plans for you two? So, see if they genuinely care about you. Are they talking long term? Talking long term is a big one. Talking long term is a big one. And I know it can scare a lot of people off, but if someone genuinely cares about you, they should occasionally let it slip that they want you there for a long time. Do you get me? If they just want to hook up, they're not going to do that. They're going to compliment your looks. They're going to make you laugh. They're going to boast a bit and stick out their chest. They're going to buy you a drink. And then they're probably going to take you home. Another big one, and this is, I'm not going to put this on the list, but if they're trying to sleep with you on the first date, that's probably all they want. If they even bring it up on the first date, they probably just want to hook up. Second, maybe. Third, maybe. But yeah, that's basically it. Exactly. First date hookup, nah. Hell nah. How do I tell my other partner that I like to sleep under the bed? With words. That's my advice. Use words. Easy. Hell no. Actually, I'd take you to your dad. That's a great question. Mention. That's a beautiful one, chat. If you mention, hey, my parents would. Oh yeah, you'd get along really. This is a really good cheeky one, chat. Oh, you'd really get along with my parents. If they seem excited to meet your parents, that means they genuinely want a long-term relation. Now, be a guy that's smart enough knows to fake it. But if they're not super excited, or if they're weirded out, or say, nah, I'd rather not, you know they're probably just looking for a hookup. You wait until they can't escape you? Lamau. How do I tell my partner I like to cover myself in peanut butter while listening to Snoop Dogg? Oh, okay, easy. You're like, hey, this might seem just kind of random, but like, do you like peanut butter? These are 3 different questions, by the way, because this is a hard one. It's like, hey, do you like peanut butter? Like, would you rather peanut butter and jam or just jam? It's like, oh my gosh, peanut butter and jam, definitely. Tick, he likes peanut butter. Secondly, oh, I heard you were listening to rap the other day. Have you heard anything by Snoop Dogg? It's like, yeah, no, I love Snoop Dogg. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm always listening to Snoop Dogg. Wait, what's your favorite track? And then you have a conversation there. Third conversation. Now this is dirty time. Right? Just like, hey, you know, you like, got any weird fantasies? You seem like the kind of person that would. It's like, oh yeah, well actually I did the. Now, depending on their weird fantasy, depending on the weird fantasy they say, you should know, right? If their weird fantasy is freaking missionary, That's not weird, and they're vanilla, and they just think that they're into weird things. They're not. They're as vanilla as vanilla ice cream. But if they say something like really messed up, like, oh yeah, I've always dreamt about like, I don't know, watching two people getting it on while hiding in the closet dressed as Superman, then you know they're kind of a weird one, and you're free to share. You're like, oh, that's awesome. I've got a really weird one too, and you mentioned you like Snoop Dogg, so you might be into it. They're like, wait, well, fine. You mentioned you like peanut butter, right? Like, yeah, perfect. Well, here's the thing. I actually would love to be lathered in peanut butter while listening to Snoop Dogg. Bam, easy, easy. Yeah, but once again, you don't after the beat. I know stuff. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No, you'd be surprised. Weird people. Kyle, well, you've got the weirdest fantasies. I actually do that now, but you do, May. You do. You do it before every stream, in fact. No, I don't want to know what their weird fantasies are. You guys can keep that in your pants. I don't need to know. You know what? Even better. I've got an even better idea. Got an even better idea, chat. You ready for this? Where is it? There you go. There you go. And I'm also going to close Q&As, chat. Let's check if there's any more that came in, and then I will close. I believe that's it. Okay, perfect. We're ending the Q&A. Whew, that was fun. I thought so. Wow, Kawa. Did Kawa say something about chocolate? I like chocolate, but I wouldn't mind my partner covered in chocolate, though. That's not what I was talking about, Kawa. We both know that's not what I was talking about. Yeah, burn them. They are a sin. But yeah, chat. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's stream. By all means, if anyone needs to go, you're more than welcome to. We're going to sing another couple of songs, and then we're going to end the stream. After which, we are going to have a gorilla stream with Kawa. We're going to be making a D&D character with her. So, if you guys are excited for that, then stick around. But if any of you guys need to go, you guys are more than welcome to. More than welcome to. Let me very quickly find solo story. Kawa solo story. Kawa solo story. Kawa. I need to make the thumbnail as well. Well, you guys get to watch me do the cow thumbnail. This is the same. It's a gorilla if he doesn't have a thumbnail. Hey, yeah, don't worry about it. Fray, you want me to stay? You want me to sing Stay? Is the gorilla if it's planned? It's a gorilla if I decided I was doing it like yesterday. Where? It's my D&D here, probably. 5 minutes left till Valentine's Day is over. Man, well, hopefully I was able to add a little bit to your guys' days. Did you guys enjoy today's stream? I'm excited for you to join. Yeah! I want to play again. Poot poot. Help me a bunch for real, for real. I'm glad. I'm glad that I could be of service. Put put. Let's see if I can find the Kawaka Waka. Where's Kawaka Waka? She's definitely somewhere down here. See, to scroll down enough. Kawaka Waka, where's Kawaka Waka Waka? Where the heck? What the heck? How far do I need to go for Kawaka Waka? Kawaka Waka Waka Waka. I'm going down so far. And I still can't find her. How long? Oh, there. There's Kawaka Waka. There. I enjoyed the stream. It was a wealth of feelings. I appreciate that. I'm glad to hear that. To our lonely Valentine's Day. Hopefully you guys can take these tips and have less lonely Valentine's Days next year. I enjoyed it. I'm glad to hear that. Not gonna lie, the day was kind of hectic. Trying to oh my, CJ. That sounds eventful. Just woke up, felt like making a Yu-Gi-Oh reference, so my day's pretty good. This man woke up and chose violence. Just conked out? Yeah, no worries. Homeostasis. God, that's horrible. That's cursed. But yeah, chat, we're going to be doing the Kawa side story as soon as this one's over. We're going to sing a little bit as well because, what was it called? We'll sing for about 30 minutes. That way, people get a notification. Isn't that fun? This one. And also, I want to sing. I don't think it would be a good idea for us to end the day without any singy songies. Maybe I'll nap in the meantime. 30 minutes? Oh no, we'll start it before that. This is just so that people get a notification. Don't worry, Kyle. It'll be like less, like 15. We're gonna sing like 3 songs probably. What's that pin? Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. It is exactly what you think it is. It is exactly what you think it is. But all right, chat. Let's sing a couple of songs, shall we? Let's wind down the day. Once again, chat, thank you so much to all of you guys for being around here. And I hope that all of you guys have a nice little Valentine's Day. You know, like I said, my goal has always been to be the person that I wish I had growing up. And hopefully, the advice that I give you today, will be ones that you guys can apply to your own lives. And maybe you guys can inspire people to be the same. You know? Even if your fetishes are weird, I still love you platonically. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you're all amazing. We love the pin. We 100% love the pin. I'm downloading the PDF, chat. I'm downloading the PDF for all you guys. And it's going to be in... It's going to be in the Discord. It's going to be in class announcements. And it's going to be called Valentine's Slides. There we go. There you go, chat. So if any of you guys want to download the slides, they are there. I have just put them up. Boom. They're just updating. Best pin ever. Yeah. Remember, chat, it's 100% true. It's 100% true, chat. Now. Let's sing a couple of songs. Because I'm in the mood. What's it called? Is this copyright? No, it is not. Let's go. This is Stay by Kid Laroi and Justin Bieber. And chat, thank you so much to every single one of you for being here. Thank you every single one of you for being part of this stream. We're going to be going straight into a stream with Kawa straight after this. But until then, I did the same thing I told you that I never would. Told you I'd change, but I never knew I never could. It's too quiet. What the heck? Better. Let's do this. Let's get some Fray cheers in the chat. Here we go. That's better. Nice. Let's go. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. Told you I'd change, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. Needed the same. I get drunk, wake up, wasted, still I realize I'm there to waste it. Here feels like I can't be away. I'll get messed up if you get me right here. I'll be messed up if you get me right here. I'll do the same thing I told you that I never would. Told you I'd change, even when I knew I never could. I know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. Needed the same. I did the same thing I told you that I never would. Told you I'd change, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. Needed the same. When I'm away from you, I miss your touch. You're the reason I believe in love. It's been difficult for me to trust, and I'm afraid that I will mess it up. And I wonder that I can leave you stranded, 'cause you would never let me empty-handed. And I know that you know that I can't live without you. So baby, say, oh, 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 I'll be messed up if you get me right here. I'll do the same thing I told you that I never would. Told you I'd change, even when I knew I never could. Know I can't find nobody else as good as you. I needed the same. I'll do the same thing I told you that I never would. Even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. Needed the same. Oh, I needed the same. Oh my gosh, chat! I was so sad because I had the stream chat paused on my end, and I didn't know it was paused, so I thought like no one was saying anything. And then I clicked unpause, and then my thing just went brrr, and I was like, oh my gosh, everyone's cheering! Oopsies. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Yeah, let's go! The lyrics are so good though. I've been really enjoying this thing recently. I'm glad. I've listened to the song way too much. I feel that. It was definitely one of the big tracks of the thing, eh? But let's see if we can find any other songs, shall we? We've got a few minutes to kill. We got so let's try and find stuff. What, a sad song? Could we end it off? You want me to sing? You want me to sing a sad song? I'll sing a sad song. This is a very sad song. It's called Sad Song. Can I get some tears in the chat? F's in the chat. You and I, we're like fireworks and symphonies exploding in the sky. With you I'm alive. Like all the missing pieces of my heart, they finally collide. So stop right here in the moonlight, 'cause I don't ever want to close my eyes. Without you, I feel broke, like I'm half of a whole. Without you, I've got no hand to hold. Without you, I feel torn, like a sail in a storm. Without you, I'm just a sad song. If I want flashbacks, I need Coldplay? Ha! Sure. With you, I fall. It's like I'm leaving all my best behind to tomorrow. With you, I'm in beautiful mess. It's like we're standing hand in hand with all our fears upon me. So stop down right here in the moonlight, 'cause I don't ever want to close my eyes. Without you, I feel broke, like I'm half over. Without you, I've got no air to hold. Without you, I feel torn, like a sail in a storm. Without you, yeah, I'm just a sad song. You're the perfect melody. You're the harmony I wanna hear. And the favorite part of me, you still next to me. I've got nothing to fear. Without you, I feel broke, like I'm half of a whole. Without you, I've got no hand to hold. Without you, I feel torn, like a sail in a storm. Without you, I feel broke, like I'm half of a whole. Without you, I've got no hand to hold. Without you, I feel torn, like a sail in a storm. Without you, I'm just a sad song. I'm just a sad song. Yeah, I'm just a sad song. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. That was a sad song. You guys want some Coldplay? I love this keyboard. It goes clicky clicky. Clicky clicky clicky. What's the one? I only know like a couple of them. Here's one. This one's a fun Coldplay song, chat. Do you guys know it? If you guys know the words, you know, let's see some elephants in the chat. Let's see some elephants in the chat, shall we? Do you guys know what song this is yet? Here we go. This is Coldplay's Paradise. Here we go. You ready? Let's go. But it flew away from a reef, so she ran away in her sleep. Dreamed of para,
paradise, paradise. Every time she closes her eyes. Let's go. When she was just a girl, she expected the world, but it flew away from her reach, and the bullets got too deep. Life goes on and gets so heavy, the window breaks the butterfly. Every tear will waterfall. In the night, the stormy night, she closed her eyes. In the night, the stormy night, away she'll fly. And to the paradise, paradise, paradise. She dreamed of paradise, paradise, paradise. I know, chat. When was this song made? You guys feeling it? Are you guys feeling the song? What is song? Here we go. La 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 la. So lying underneath the stormy sky, she'd say, oh, I know the sun must set to rise. This could be paradise, 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 paradise. This could be paradise, paradise, paradise. On his sweat already. Mom's spaghetti's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting. When he throws on the whole crowd, goes so loud, he opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking out, everybody's choking out, but constant out. Time's up over clouds, now back to reality. Open goes gravity, open goes gravity. Chokes so loud, but he won't get up that he knows. He won't have it, he knows. Hold back, he's broke, no matter he's doped. And so that was paradise, chat. You want me to really make you guys feel old with some Coldplay? You guys really want to see something to make you feel old? The Nights? What's that? What's the Nights? What's the Nights? Well, what's the Nights? I'm gonna make you guys feel really old. You guys ready for this? You guys ready? Oh, she was all yellow. Unfortunately I don't know that. I do know this one. Chat. This is one. This is the only other Coldplay song I know. Besides My Universe, but that's K-pop. You guys ready? Let's go! I used to rule the world. Chunks would load when I gave the word. Now every night it goes so away from the mobs I used to slay. This is the only true version, chat. This is the only true version of the song. He said this is the only true version of the song. It was the creepers and the skeletons blew down the doors and boxes in arrows whizzing by like streaks of light. I tried all that I could to stay and fight. Mercy on the broken street. Valleys broken drop of feet. Life spent on by the breath. Why was it they down there? I chased off into the road, the skyline. No box was in the sunshine. Turn up, think of my soul. We go. Let's watch what's evil on CEO. This battle should move to see. No hero pride will call my name. Better take a stand. That was when I ruled the land. Here we go. That was when I ruled the land. That was Fallen Kingdom. Was that beautiful? You guys like that? There are tears in your eyes. Damn, chat. Song's so good. Got Matt doing his labor during stream. Sorry if my voice isn't top notch right now, chat. I'm still recovering from stuffs. But you guys want some dance tracks? The feels in that song. I know, right, chat? I know. I've really been feeling the dance tracks recently, chat. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the hype today. What's a fun song? Oh. Let's see if I can find. Oh, yes. This is Head and Heart, chat. Oh, oof. You both lost. Unlucky. This is Head and Heart. Let's go. You guys ready? 10 more minutes till me and Cow is stream. Oh my god, this feeling has just begun. I'm saying things I've never said, doing things I've never done. Oh my god, when I see you I should run. But I'm frozen in motion and my head tells me to stop. Feeling, it's a feel about us. Try to fight it, but it's every number. My heart is hurting, more than a crush. But I'm frozen in motion and my head tells me to stop. But my heart goes bum bum bada, bum 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 bada, bum bum bada, bum bum bum. Thanks for y'all, let's go. Bum bum bada, bum 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 bada, bum bum bada, bum bum bum. Here we go. Oh my god, tell me when I become. These things are sugar things on the left side. yeah, when I see you I should run. But I'm frozen in motion, and my hand tells me to stop. Tells me to stop feeling, feel my heart. Your mouth take it too. Come divided, but it's never enough. But I'm frozen in motion, and my hand tells me to stop. But my heart goes bum bum bada, bum 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 bada. Let's go, bum bum bada, bum 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 bada. 'Cause my heart goes bum bum bada, bum 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 bada, bum bum bada, bum 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 bada. Let's go to the top, sweaty knees, weak on heavy, smile on sweat already. Mouth is getting sharp, when all the surfaces come ready, drop bomb. When the beats are forgetting, when you roll down, the whole crowd goes aloud, goes aloud. But the words won't come out, show now. Everybody's joking now. My head and my heart, my head and my heart. I can tell apart. My head tells me to run, but I can't. But my heart goes, bum bum bada, bum 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 bada, bum bada, bum 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 bada. Your heart goes bum bum bada. No more games, I can say what you call rage. Shut the motherfucker who brought you down cage. I was playing in the game, but the rules don't change. I need you to get out and put off stage. But never right, step right up to the next side. Destiny is someone stage to fight right. With all the pain inside, amplified by the fact that I can't get back with my mental vibe. We love the club hits, I know, right? I've been obsessed with listening to two. But Matt, Rio, thank you for the gift subs. You guys are freaking awesome. Blood for the Blood God, who was sacrificed. Yuki Hane, as well as Corvus. Welcome. You guys are now part of the student council. You're now able to discipline your fellow students. Blood for the Blood God. Show me. Oh, yes, I might. Let's see. Oh my god, Chase! Chase! Y'all bet! Chase! Blood for the... Thank you so much! Y'all bet! Oh my gosh, Chase. Oh gosh, Chase, thank you so much! Oh, I'm gonna have to mute the freaking thing. Chase, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I appreciate you a lot. Thank you so much. Y'all bet. Where the volume? Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Chase. I really appreciate. Gosh, chat, give it a round of applause to Chase. Chase is like such a support to me and an inspiration for me to keep streaming, chat. Not only is he the #1 financial supporter, but this guy's also got the #1 watch hours on my channel, and also puts up weekly schedules for me. That's insane. Thank you so much, Chase. I really appreciate you. I appreciate you, friend. We'll have to sing the song. We'll have to sing the Chase song that I've been learning for over a year now. One day I will get. I practice it off stream. Just ask May, by the way. Just ask May. I practice this song off stream, but I still can't get the words. But Carsico, welcome to Student Council. Blood for the Blood God. Kotaro, welcome to Student Council, Blood for the Blood God. Zaf, welcome to Student Council, Blood for the Blood God. Hector, welcome to Student Council, Blood for the Blood God. Sad Willow, welcome to Student Council, Blood for the Blood God. Scotty, welcome to Student Council, Blood for the Blood God. Nostromo, welcome to Student Council, Blood for the Blood God. Carl, welcome to the Student Council, Blood for the Blood God. Sandstorm, welcome to the Student Council, Blood for the Blood God. Callie, welcome to Student Council, Blood for the Blood God. Oh my gosh, I'm scared. Lilith, welcome to the Student Council. Welcome, Blood for the Blood God. Amerson, welcome to Student Council, Blood for the Blood God. Bossu, welcome to Student Council, Blood for the Blood God. Waymaster, welcome to the Student Council, Blood for the Blood God. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm gonna search online. How to in English.
프레스티지 바나나.
Prestige banana. Prestige banana. This is why you translate everyone's names, chat. This Prestige banana. Welcome to Student Council. Blood for the Blood God. Pro Corruption. Welcome to Student Council. Blood for the Blood God. J Ritchie. Welcome to Student Council. Blood for the Blood God. Prestige banana. It's Korean. I'm in 6th place. Hey, let's go. Gosh damn it. Oh. Prestige banana. It's how they said it. But we're gonna sing. We'll sing the Chase song and then we'll sing Piece of Your Heart. We might be late for the next stream, but it's fine. One day I will know all the lyrics to this song, chat, I swear. But thank you again, Chase, for the 20. Oh my gosh. 例えば君の顔に足よりシワが増えてもそれでもいいんだ僕が歌を思うように出なくなっても心の中君で溢れているような声も手差しに思い通り歌えないそれでもふざけながら一緒に歌えてくるからバカに楽しくも行き渡る天才もいらない君だけ勝ってよ勝ってよ Darling 夢が叶ったのお似合いの言葉が見つかれないよ Darling 夢が叶ったの愛してたった一度のたった一人の生まれ幸せ味わってるんだよ今日がデスティニー俺の日にはざっとあなたの Damn it! I was doing so well! 例えばI was doing so well! ずっとそばに置いていてよ僕の思いは Oh my gosh 勝ってよ勝ってよねえ Darling 夢が叶ったのお似合いの言葉が見つかれないよ Darling 夢が叶ったの愛が溢れてゆく
Thanks to this special person, no one gets any homework today.
Thank you so much.
But you're gonna get
Thank you
double
so much
tomorrow.
for the $5 super.
Just so you know.
I'm learning Spanish. Ooh, good luck. I do like Spanish too, but also again, Again, Chase, thank you so much for the 20 gift subs. I really, really, really appreciate it. And I hope you know how much I appreciate you. And I appreciate every single one of you. And I'm not insecure about a lot of things, chat. But one thing that I would say is one of my biggest insecurities is being scared that I'm not able to show my gratitude enough. I always get scared that I'm not showing people how much I appreciate them enough. And I want everyone to know how much I appreciate them, you know. And Chase, thank you so much for being the #1 donator since literally I debuted. And to everybody else who comes and supports the stream, whether you through donos or gift memberships or through just being here. I appreciate every single one of you, okay? Fix my heater, but it's not working. Okay, let's sing Piece of My Heart. That was recommended. That was a recommended Piece of Your Heart by CJ. And then we will finish the stream there and we will go straight into the next stream with Kawa. So look forward to that, chat. This is Piece of Your Heart. You ready? Let's go, chat. One more time, let's see the fire. A piece in your heart. A piece in your love. I'm calling you up to get down, down, down. The way that we touch is never enough. I'm turning you up to get down, down, down. A piece in your heart, a piece in your heart. I'm calling you up to get down, down, down. The way that we touch is never enough. I'm turning you up to go down, down, down. What? Sorry, just quickly. Da 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 down 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 da 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 down down da 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 ba ba da 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 down down down. Your feet in your heart. I'll be what you want. If it's physical, keep it subliminal. Show me what you want. Piece you, piece you. Show me a piece you. I'll be what you want. If it's physical, let's keep subliminal. Show me what you want. Be a piece of your heart, a piece of your love. I'm calling you up to get down, down, down. The way that we touch is never enough. I'm turning you up to get down, down, down. Da 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 down, down, down. Da 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 ba ba da 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 down, down, down. Da 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 ba ba da 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 down, down. Show me a piece of you, show me about you. I'll be what you want. If it's physical, keep it simple. Show me what you want. Woo! Show me. Oh my gosh. We've got one more. Okay, we'll do one more song, chat. One more encore song, all right? Because it just came up in my recommended, and then we'll go on to the next stream. Once again, thank you so much to everybody. There was so much support in this stream, and I really like doing special streams like this, and hopefully you guys too. But thank you for coming. This is breaking me. Call me what you wanna, I'll be what you wanna. I've been here 1,000 times. Hey, hey, falling for another, I won't even bother. I could do it all my life. So tell me if you wanna, cause I got this feeling. I wanna hear you say it, cause I can't believe it. With every touch of you, it's like I'm started dreaming. Cause heaven's not that far away. Yeah, I'll be singing la 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 la. You're breaking me la 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 la. You're breaking me, la 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 la. You're breaking me, la 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 la. Yeah, I'm just right here dancing around to the rhythm that you play when you're breaking my heart. You know that I can't get you out of the system. You're right from the start. You play with my heart. Yeah, I'll be singing la 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 la. You're breaking me, la 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 la. You're breaking me, la 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 la. You're breaking me, la 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 la. You're breaking me, you can do whatever. I'll be here forever, spinning round inside this room. Hey, hey, won't you come on over? I'm a sucker for your voice, and we'll be out here soon. So tell me if you won't, cause I got this feeling. I wanna hear you sing it, cause I can't believe it. With every touch of you, it's like I started dreaming. Cause heaven's not that far away. Yeah, I'll be singing la 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 la. You're breaking me, la 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 la. You're breaking me, la 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 la. You're breaking me, la 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 la. Yeah, I'm just right here dancing around to the rhythm that you play when you break in my heart. You know that I can't get you out of the system. You're right from the start. You play with my heart. I'll be singing la 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 la. You're breaking me, la 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 la. You're breaking me, la 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 la. You're breaking me, la 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 la. You're breaking me. Woo! Alright, chat, let's go raid into the next stream, into our gorilla stream.
Thank you so much to everybody that was able to be here for How to Serenade Your Dragon. Hopefully I was able to do my part to add to all of your guys' Valentine's Day celebrations. Hopefully it was a fun stream. Hopefully it didn't get too deep. Hopefully you guys were still entertained. And I will see you guys in the next stream, where we're going to be making a D&D character with Kawa. And she is going to be joining us in the Onyx Hydra campaign. Isn't that exciting? Chat, the next stream after this one will be tomorrow, where we will be playing some Graveyard Keeper, followed by Fate Stay with May. So look forward to all those streams. But for now, my name is Fray. I am your Fray Sensei. And I will see you guys in the next stream in like -9 minutes because we're late. Otsu Fray. Unfortunately, can't make it after this one. No worries, Akumi. You get some rest. I know it's very late for you. But here we go. Otsu Fray. Onyx Hydra. Yeah.